Hello, good morning, and or afternoon, and or night, whatever time zone it may be. I hope you're having a good morning, and or night, and or afternoon. Hello. How are you? Hi. Oops. Hi, everybody. Hello. Good morning. And our afternoon. And our night. Hold on. I gotta do an audio check. Why am I'm like nearly in the game. Oh my goodness. I was falling in the damn screen. Hi guys. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Hold on. It's funny because like I don't know, why am I so big? Are you seeing this? Why is Gibby massive today? I'm like eating the entire screen almost. Like, let's not go over there. Hold on, let me go ahead. There we go. That's a bit more of a comfortable little setback. There we go. That's nice. Okay, we're good. We're in a gaming position. Well, I think we are. Hold on. There we go. That's nice. Big. Hi, everyone. Hello. Wait, this setup is insane. Oh, my goodness. I forgot to mention. Yeah, this is a brand new setup that I have. If you're a membership bubby, we did work on this and a couple of other things during membership stream, which was last Sunday, I believe. I did share this off a little bit early. It's more of a 3D stream that's was inspired by Jurard, because Jurard did share a plugin that you can get on OBS, and I was like, hey, I want to give it a whirl. So everything you see here is in a brand new spiffy dimension. It's more or less like 3D-ish to give it like a bit of depth, which is pretty goddamn sick. It's a beautiful setup, thank you. And DJ, thank you so much for the snipes. Damn, that's how big, that's how juicy amount of snipes right there. Thank you so much. Hi, bubbies. Hope everyone's been doing A-okay, by the way. Of course, my name is Goldbullet, CQC expert, weapons specialist, and head sniper of HOLOSTARS English ARMIS. And welcome to my stream. We're playing Banjo-Tooie today. We've been playing a little bit of this off and on, and I just kind of want to get back to playing a little bit, because I had been playing in my own time, but then I stopped myself because I was like, whoa, what am I doing? How dare I? I need to share this with the bubbies, because I was like, before I lock in on Banjo-Tooie, how dare I play this in my own time? By the way, thank you so much once again for the snipes, and how are you guys? How is everyone doing on this lovely, lovely day and or night and or afternoon? Let me reaffirm myself with these controls very quickly. Let's see. Okay, that's crouch. This is jump. Okay, we got what we needed. We got what we needed. This is one of my favorites of all time. Banjo-Tooie is underrated. Oh, if anyone says Banjo-Tooie is a bad game, then they must not have played it. Or maybe they're just not really a big fan of Banjo-Tooie in general. I feel like I would... I will defend this game to hell and back. Either that be a good or a bad thing, but I love this game. Enjoying a slow day at work. Just woke up, got some tea, and I'm chilling. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Len, thank you so much for the 12 months. Happy 1 year as a bubby. That's a big year right there. Thank you so much. Proud to have you as my most watched channel this year. That's what I'm talking about, Len. I've been getting tagged a lot on Twitter recently, because I think, what was it? There's like a YouTube or Discord rap or something that's going on, and it tells you your end of the year results of who you watched, the most subs that you've given, most gifts or anything like that. And I've been generously been tagged a couple of times, seeing that my bubbies were like the number 0.1% of you watching Goldbullet. It's very, very charming and very, very nice to see that you guys enjoy watching your boy Goldie. 0.1% gang rise up. YouTube rap. Was that always a thing? Because I know YouTube has like that thing where it's like the YouTube wrap up. It's like a video and it's all these creators and everything like that. Oh, there goes me. Dude, I just cracked my back on that. I thought I was gonna jump in the water. I think we did collect a jiggy up there already, so there wasn't much point of me going up here. Holy shit, I'm surprised I lived that. It's kind of recent. Yeah, I think Discord recently added that too, because I hopped on Discord like maybe like a couple days ago, and it's like telling me your most messaged person, you're the most DM sent, the most time in a voice chat and everything like that. I did get the jiggy up here. And it's very cool to see how much time I actually do use Discord. I use it too often. Well, not often, like not too often, but I think Discord is it's an app that I turn on just about every fucking day now. Just about every day I turn on Discord. It used to be Skype, but then Skype went the way of the buffalo. I don't know what happened to Skype. I think everyone just collectively stopped using Skype. You're thinking of Rewind. Yeah, the YouTube Rewind. That's what the content, where they have all the creators come around. It's all like a really cute thing. Everyone dislikes it for some reason. Rest in pizza, Skype. I remember mentioning a few times how I was a Skype boy for a little bit, for a wee bit. I didn't get it. Wait, I'm not too sure when I got into Skype. I just recall not using it often because right when I began to use like Skype and everything, Discord appeared, and I was like, ooh, and then everyone was like, no, get on Discord, bro. Get on Discord. Don't even mess with Skype. Skype's out with the old, in with the new. And I was like, okay, I'll use Discord. The urge to yap at the homies 24/7 is strong. Dude, if you are a close friend in my life, I am a turns to you. I'm that annoying friend where I'm up late at night, I'm DMing you, I'm going, hey, watch me play this funny video game or watch me draw. I am that fucking guy, and I am not sick of being that person. Hi Gibby, hi Choco Milk Tea, how are you? Discord still Skype's wig. That wig snatched. I used to always be on Skype. I wonder if there'll ever be in the future, if there ever be an app that overtakes Discord. Kind of like how Skype was overtaken by Discord. I wonder if there's ever going to be a brand new social media app that everyone just hops on immediately. We probably won't see that for some time, I'd imagine. I'd imagine that won't happen until, like, who knows? Probably, most likely. It makes me think, because I was just discussing with a couple of friends before I began to stream how Discord really is rad, because it's one of few apps that has a good level of customization. I got Discord Nitro on my account, and I was just like going through the fact that you can make your own like gradient background and everything like that. You can get your own border and all this stuff and set your background and banner. I'm like, you know what? This is very like not of this generation, because everything is so modernized and nothing wants to let you customize anything. There's not an ounce of flavor in any app. Twitter used to have something like that. Twitter used to be like that. Like Twitter, you can set your own colored border and shit, and you had a higher resolution at some point. But now everything's like locked behind Twitter Blue or whatever it is. I tried to get into Skype after AIM died, but to be honest, Skype never got better. I think that's the one thing I do enjoy about Discord. I know I'm shilling the living shit out of Discord right now, but you kind of take it for granted because it's always been there. It feels like it's been here forever. But there was a time where you could even set your status on Discord. Like you could even say do not disturb or you're on standby or anything like that. Those features like came along over time. I feel like Discord's probably in the best position right now. But there are some things where I'm a little bit like, that's really stuck behind Nitro. You know, hey, they want their money. They're working really hard. I'll fork you over the $5 a month, right? At least it's not like a $20 subscription fee or something like that. I would rather fork over $6 to get Nitro. That's not bad. Because I like to set my thing all pretty and everything. I'm that kind of person. I love my level of customization. Wait, did I use the Globo in this room? I have to go check real quick. It's getting more and more tempting to just sign up for it. I think for me, as long any subscription is worth it if it's not taking like $30 from you or something. I don't know. That's the way that I look at it. Because I didn't use it here. I love this song. This is my jam. You can't see it, but I'm twerking right now. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my ass juice. Not gonna lie, half the reason I use Tumblr still is because I can customize the damn blog. I think Tumblr is also like, I don't know what happened to that website. It went up and then it went down and then it went up and it went down and then people use it, people don't. Tumblr still has its great uses, especially when you can, like, you know, save your GIFs and your artwork and share all that stuff, reblog this, and it's really neat just to find new creators and stuff. Like, oh Jesus, what the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with him? He's crazy. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Do you see him? What the fuck is wrong with that monster? You did! He's crazy! I didn't want to do that to him! He made me do it! I did not want to hurt him, but he was attacking me. Jesus! Discord is doing this thing now where you can earn orbs from quests and you can buy nitro and other customization stuff with it. Yeah, I think that's like, once again, like if you're giving people an incentive to use your app and are giving things away like that for like free, I think it's worth it at the end of the day. Also, thank you, Dusk. Thank you, Dusk Lily. Thank you so much for becoming a snack size bubby. Welcome on back. Welcome on back. Nice to have you. Nice to see you. I was never on Tumblr. I was always more of a DeviantArt head. We talked about this before. I used to be a DA head, but back when DA was good and not whatever it is now. You log in and then you see like fetish art immediately and AI, and you're like, what the hell is this? And then you go, what exactly is happening here? I was both. I'm trying to... I also used a lot of fanfic.net. This is me showing my age. I am old. Oh my god. Fanfic.net was good. I think that's when I began my interest in writing. So funnily enough. Like, that website is for degenerates. And even at the time, it was for degens, but the good kind of degens. It was like, oh... you would have a writer that like was impeccable. It was like the best writing you've ever seen, and it had like really good like dynamics between characters and stuff. And then sometimes you get your silly little like fanfics and everything like that that were so like you could tell that maybe like a 12-year-old made it or something. I mean, to be fair, I was like 14 when I was on that website. Who was in Fiction Press? Yeah, why was there so many fanfic like websites in a certain time? I think they still exist. I'm not even too sure if they're still being used. More than likely. I'm glad that websites like that exist, just because it like you never know when that might spark someone's interest in writing in general. Because that's when I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm admitting this, but I had a giant crush on who was it? Oh my god, you know what? Oh no, I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I don't think I'm ready to admit that yet. There's a video game character that I was in love with, absolutely infatuated with. And mind you, once again, I'm like 13 years old, and I remember specifically looking up on fanfic, like insert this unknown character here fanfic, so I can just read and pretend that I was that person, you know? I feel like if I admit who it is, you guys won't bully me, but I'll never be able to live with myself, so I'm keeping that in my brain. Oh wait, how do I do this? I think, yeah, Banjo needs to sit here. I think Kazooie needs to grab these boots. Okay, I gotta go back around. Oh, look at this monster. Hey, Whimsy, thank you so much for the 23 months. Please stop calling up my childhood like this. Hey, more than likely, if you're watching me, then you're probably within the same age range. I think most of us here are within that range, right? I'm 29, and then most of you are in your 20s as well. I don't think there's ever been anyone... I mean, we have some people who are in the 30s here, which is common, but I don't think we've ever had someone who's like, I'm 21. Okay, now that I did that, I think I can, how do I change? Oh, you just tap A, okay. 29 as well. Dude, I'm 9 years older. Hey, that's what's up. I'm 22. Oh, you're close. 30s bubbies. Yeah, I think most of us here are within the same age. Like we're either in our 20s or going to be soon in our 30s. I still think about that a lot, like the fact that I'm going to hit the big 3-0 next year. That's crazy to me. Like, have I been around that long? What? It didn't even seem like that. It still feels like I'm the peanut butter eating goofball that I've always been. I'm still in my room, you know, with a spoon and a bucket of peanut butter. And mentally, I feel like, oh shit! Mentally, I'm still a fucking idiot, clearly. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, a bucket of peanut butter. I love peanut butter. It's like it's such a good meal to have. What's not even a meal? It's a good snack. Mentally, we are in lava. I might have to lock in here actually. Hold on. Okay, we tap A. What is Kazooie? Okay, she has 2 health bars while Banjo has 3. Wonder why. You're sharing the peanut butter, right? If you're a peanut butter nut like I am, then you like the chunky one, you know, the one that has nuts in it. I'm that kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy who's like, orange juice with the pulp. Some people don't like pulp. I'm a pulp guy. Oh, fuck me. Okay, here we go. I gotta lock in. Didn't even matter. Okay. You're seeing me adjust my gaming position because I need to be primed right now because I clearly was not ready for that. Okay, let's try this again. Have you ever made a peanut butter and marmalade sandwich? Marmalade is fucking awesome. It's also very underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't like marmalade though. I forgot I don't have Kazooie with me. Here we go. Yes, it's time to make the face. Here we go. Wait, what am I gaining out of this though? So he sits down on that green thing. I assume there's a Jiggy up there, right? Okay, here we go. So I have to premeditate, like, I have to make sure that I jump right before. What? It doesn't even matter if I jump or not? What? Okay, what if I... Okay, there we go. I'm not even too sure if there's a Jiggy up here or not. Oh, God, dude. What if I... Oh, shit. Okay, we were doing something right. So when I sit on this green thing, I assumed that it pops up on the very top for Kazooie to jump up and then grab the Jiggy. Because yeah, okay, let's do this again. Give me that. Usually an orange and some peel in it. Okay, hold on. Gibby's gonna lock the fucking... Okay, so she can do that. I was tapping A twice. I just gotta game her up, it's what I gotta do. Okay, here we go. We will talk more about peanut butter and fan fiction right after I fucking get this dub. Okay, we're good. All right, nice. We got it. Easy game. Oh, God. Dirty. Give me that fucking Jiggy, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I just had to lean forward like the gamer that I am. Oh my sweet Jesus. You know what? The embers of hell be upon ye. Where are we? He's sleeping? No, that was my locked in noise. I'm sorry. Sorry for being a sweaty gamer out there. By the way, bubbies. Bubby check. What's for dinner? What was for lunch? What was for brekkie? Lay down the deets. I want to know what's your snacks on today? What you eat for the day? Gotta get that question out the way. I almost forgot to ask. Wait, we can just grab Banjo, right? Ooh. Okay, there we go. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's the most important meal of the day. You need to go grab some breakfast. Calzone, damn me up, brother. Give me some of that calzone. If you got a calzone, give me a slice. This legally, you are bound to give me a slice. I'm sorry. If you leave this, stream without giving me a slice of that calzone, there's gonna be hell to pay. Grabbing sushi. Yeah. See, am I basic for liking California rolls? Does that make me a basic bitch? Because I love me a California sushi roll, baby. Soup for lunch. I had a pork and cabbage potato. Yummy. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, but you're so real for that, dude. I'm basic. I know I'm basic when it comes to sushi. I'm not a big sushi head by any means. I'm the kind of guy who goes to like the fucking grocery store and gets like the sushi from there. And I'm like, authentic sushi, my favorite. It's like the least authentic you could ever eat sushi. But the thing is, like, when you're a person like me, you're not really too picky. When you're a big boy like me, you're just like, oh, Down the hatch, Mary Poppins. I've been working on my soup dumplings and cinnamon rolls at this afternoon. Ooh, hey, that sounds tasty. Am I gonna have to lock in here again? Let's see. Hold on. Ooh, my God. Oops. Oh, Lord. Okay, I gotta be quick with this one. Have you ever tried a fried sushi roll? You can fry sushi? Why would you? That's crazy. I mean, it sounds good. I'm willing to try that. Oh my goodness! So that jump was a little deceptive. There we go. It's funny because, like, when it comes to sushi, I will always say this. When I was in Japan, Mata-sans were always like, Gibby, you gotta, oh! They're like, Gibby, you have to try this ramen place. You have to try this sushi place. And then I would go to said sushi place, and then another Mata-san would go, wait, you went to that sushi place? Man, that's not even good sushi. You gotta go to this sushi place. And then I'm like, okay. And then you would go to that sushi place, and then another Mata-san would go, wait a minute. You went there? They don't even serve good sushi and ramen there. You gotta go to this place. And then I started to think, wait a minute. Everyone's telling me the same exact thing. Like, when is sushi its best, and when is ramen its best? Because everyone was telling me, like, oh, you had that good sushi? No. You gotta go to this place. Now, this one got good ramen right here. I never understood. And then here's me being a filthy American. Maybe you can tell me I'm wrong. I probably am wrong. Everywhere I went, when I had sushi or ramen, it tasted the same. Like, maybe some ramen was thicker, maybe some noodles were a bit better, but not much to the imagination. It was kind of the same, you know. But that's just me. Maybe my taste buds are shot. Maybe it's because they didn't grease it up and deep fry it. That's probably why I didn't recognize the taste and the difference of it. I don't know. Perhaps. This is where you pay to enter which you built premium attractions. Okay, so we need to transform into the... Oh, this fucker, what are you doing here? This fair is so much fun. I'm not going to go back to my mother, and there's nothing you can do to make me. Can't believe him. That just means you get to try every place. I really want to go back to Japan at some point. I'm not too sure when I'll go back to Japan. The 3 months that I spent there, it felt like the humble way from home. I think I would realistically like to visit it every now and again rather than live there. Because recently, there was an earthquake that happened recently, a pretty big one, and the boys, that being Shinri and Haka, they experienced that big ass earthquake, and it freaked me out just because I had to check up on them, make sure that they're okay. Everyone seemed to be just fine. I can't do that, man. Because when I was there and we had that little earthquake, it was like the most frightening thing of all time. And it wasn't even a big one. It was like a little hiccup, and it was still terrifying. I cannot imagine living there with, you know, those eruptions happening. That would freak me out. By the way, I hope anybody who was living in Japan, I hope you guys are safe, because I know that shit is no joke. I really do hope that you guys took the safety precautions that you needed. How do I get over there? Can I jump over there? Is that a possibility? Let's see. Yes, we can. A lot of folks said it's a cool place to visit. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna be that person, you know? I'm gonna be the person who just goes to visit just for the funsies, or just to go for business, whatever the case may be. I would love to go there just on the merit that I'm either there for work or there for pleasure, either of the two, which I don't mind whatsoever. But living there is gonna be a big ass commitment, giant commitment, you know? I don't think it's a commitment that I'm willing to make either, cause got a funny story for you. When I was in Japan, I lost a lot of weight, like a freakish amount of weight, because I wasn't eating like I was back over in Badlands, America, right? And all the food there was healthy, and, you know, it was so alternative to me that I started to eat a lot less. And I started warming up to the fact that I didn't eat so much, and that's why I dropped, like, pounds. And I remember when I came back home, family was like, why do you look so thin? What happened to you? I'm just like, well, I was 3 months in a place that didn't have fucking giant hamburgers. But I remember in those 3 months, I began to really miss certain products. And one of the biggest things that I missed was a bag of Cheetos. I remember in the 3 months that I was there, I could not for the love of me find a bag of Cheetos. I was looking, I'm like, where the fuck can I get these cheese doodles? I need them now. I need them right now. I couldn't find them. There was one store that had them. I remember, like, it was almost like seeing light at the end of the tunnel. I'm like, I cannot believe I just struck gold because I found a bag of Cheetos, which was rare. But at the same time, once again, this is why I was eating healthy out there, because everything I was eating was very light and also very, like, it would make me full, which was perfect. That has got to be like the most American thing I've ever heard. Dude, I remember going insane for a hot minute. I'm like, where are the chips? Where's the chips? I can't find them, man. I'm going crazy. Gibby needs his Cheetos, dude. I was going fucking bonkers. I brought the hot chips in my luggage. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I just gotta prepare, man. Next time I go to Japan, I'm gonna bring in my Cheetos. I'm gonna bring in my fucking Hostess cupcakes. See, honest, when I got back from Japan, I too craved Cheetos. Another thing, and you know what? Smite me for this, kill me for this. Maybe this is gonna be a controversial take, so I'm gonna go ahead and warn everyone. This is my opinion and only my opinion. Okay, may it not reflect the company that I work for or anyone that I'm associated with here. No one in Japan knows how to make pizza. Not a single soul. Not a single soul. I could not, for the love of me, find, like, there was one pizza place, only one. There was a pizza place that was decent, and we all went there. It was Octavio, Jurard, who was it? Oh my God, Ruze and Armana-sans. We were all there. I'm trying to think of anyone else that was there with us. Yeah, it was the ARMIS boys, and we went to this pizza place, and they had, in quotations, Chicago-style pizza. And so I rubbed my hands together like a fly. I was like, wait a minute. Are you telling me I'm gonna have Chicago slice right now in Japan? I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of this. Because if you don't know your boy, I've lived most of my life in Chicago. Love the pizza there. So when I was in Japan, I'm like, how close is this gonna be? Is this gonna get? Is this really gonna be as authentic as it could get? I'll give it a 6. It was like a solid 6. Good pizza. Pizza, when it's terrible, is good still. It doesn't matter where you're getting it from. Pizza, no matter what, you could get it fucking from like in a forest and it'll be amazing. You can get it from literally anywhere, it'll be good, because pizza is pizza. But I was also craving like Little Caesars. And another thing, talked about this before. I'm getting passionate about this because I'm getting loud. Everyone was like, Gibby, I know you like KFC, but it's gross in America. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's fucking disgusting. It's absolutely terrible. I fucking cannot stand KFC over here. It's nasty. But they were like, well, in Japan, KFC's like really good. I'm like, is it good? I had KFC in Japan, and I can happily report to you that it tastes exactly the fucking same. Also, thank you, Joller. Thank you so much for the 17 months. This commentary says a lot about our society. Yeah, dude, here's the thing. I tried the KFC, and it tasted identical. It wasn't even that much different. I don't think I'm a KFC guy. I don't think I'm a KFC man. But I will say their sides were pretty good. They had some really good sides. And then they had this thing where it was like, you put it in the bag and you shake it, and the little like sauce gets all mixed up. I thought that was cool. I'm gonna have to lock in here again. Hold on. Here we go. We got bumper cars, baby. We got bumper cars. Let's do this. Leave our twinks alone? What? Did he just? What did he just say? Bro, I don't want the twinks. You can have them. Oh, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. I'm not looking for the twinks, okay? You can keep them. They're a dime a dozen in this society, okay? We're in the year 2025. We got twinks by the dozens, okay? We're giving them out. We're giving out free. 60 twinks. You think when you get past the age of 60, can you be considered a twink? Okay, here we go. Wait, that was a weird question. Don't answer. Okay, we got it. Easy does it. Easy peasy. You can try. I can wait. Me? I can try? What do you mean, me? I didn't grow these titties to be called a twink. I take offense to what you just said to me. Okay, I'm gonna have to lock it again. Hey, that's not what I meant. I bite your shirt. Which one is the gas pedal? These dumbasses don't even know how to play bumper cars. Twink maxing? Dude. I remember the other day, someone was like, you're a twunk. I'll take twunk, not a twink. Do I look like Jurard T Rexford? I think everyone in ARMIS could be a twink to some degree, even me, okay? We have twink-like qualities, but I don't necessarily believe that any of us are just downright twinks, okay? I think there are more twinks in Tempest than there are in ARMIS. Jesus, these guys are bumping me. Oh, get this one. I'm good. You are an ARMIS. Yeah, I admit it though. I admit it. I think we have twink-like qualities, but I'm not a full-on grown, fully bred twink. I am a twunk, which is like kind of the end of the twink, you know. It has to do a lot with the figurature, you know. I don't think I have the personality of a twink though. I do not have that personality. Also, Bubby the Mallet, thank you so much for the super. Is Link from Good Mythical Morning still considered a twink? Is that the fajita sizzling guy? You're talking about the fajitas or sizzling guy, right? Fully bred? Yes. When the fajitas are sizzling and then he hits that pose. I'm an artist. I don't often want you guys to like draw for me. I appreciate any drawing that you guys have given to me. I don't like requesting anything, but please, if you're an artist out there, can you draw me in the fajitas or sizzling pose? I desperately need that. I would do it myself, but I'm fucking lazy. If I can request some artist out there to draw me the fajitas or sizzling pose, I don't know. I'll give you $3 million. I fucking love that pose so much. 40 points worth of twinks. Okay, we got it. Hold on. I gotta lock in. We need 40 points. God damn. These bitches are bumping me. Oh. Okay, we're good. All we need is 40 points. I can get 40 points. 40 old points. Who can't get 40 points in a game of goddamn bumper cars? Please. Oh. Fuck. Okay, we're good. And just like that, Bob's your uncle. I never understood that phrase, by the way. It's like, and there you go, and Bob's your uncle. I'm like, literally, that's not my fucking uncle's name. Okay, we got it. Get to 60. Can we get to 70? I don't think we can. Look at these bastards. Give me my jiggy, please. Give me my fucking jiggy, please. Thank you. I don't know what it is about the fajitas or sizzling pose that makes me laugh. I need that in my life. Because who was it? So, I think I could talk about this without getting in trouble, but the website on HOLOSTARS at some point, we usually update our PNGs on there, right? And this is something that has happened publicly before. That's why, and they asked me, hey, we want to give you some new poses. Do you have anything in mind? and then I rubbed my hands together like a fly, and I thought of the fajitas are sizzling pose. I want you to know, if you go on the website and go to my account, like my name, like my little tab that you click on the website, and you see the fajitas are sizzling pose, just know that I made it. just know that I went through with tricking everyone into thinking that is an actual cool pose or something. Because I'm gonna request that. I'm gonna request to see if I can get that pose. Please, I need that in my life. This guy talks funny. Pass him over. Oh shit, wait, are we about to fight a boss? This is Mr. Patch. Oh fuck, am I ready for this fight? I think I am. I can do this. Okay. God, this boss is so iconic, but he sucks, and his dick is out. I think that's the craziest part. Why is it right there? What the fuck? Don't look at it. We're gonna have to censor it. This is a really cool boss, though. Like, look at that. Does that not look phallic at all? Like, intruders! Well, I'll show you who's boss. See how big and strong Mr. Patch is. You're not all that big. That Klungo freak near the start was probably bigger. Damn! Oh yeah? Well, how about this then? Uh-oh. Mr. Patch, the strange, wobbly, inflatable thing. Look at that, dude. I suppose you think you're clever, don't you? Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet. Dude, I'm telling you, that doesn't look good. It looks like, you know what? I'm not gonna say what it is. Do I have to say what it looks like? Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, he's crazy. Look at him. Oh my lord. What's wrong with him? This is madness. Shoot him in the fucking ass. We might need some help here. You have to beat me from the air now. What is it? A boxing glove coming out the fucking ground? Okay. I have not played this. Oh lord, I have not fought this boss in a very long time, so we have to go into the air. We gotta pop this man. Easy, easy. Oh, he just coughed. He has COVID. What the fuck was that? Why you cough like that, man? What's your problem, dude? That was just so rude. I don't cough. I don't do that. I never cough. Oh, this is weird. Oh, this feels so weird to aim, but somehow we're doing it. All that muscle memory that I've had playing this game 3 billion times as a kid is finally paying off. Open mouth baby cough. Dude, I cough like that. I have like that weird like oof, like the O face when you're like your lips are kind of like massive for no reason. What the fuck is that? Is that a This motherfucker just shoot a beach ball at my ass and it exploded? Give me 1 second. I need to grab a glass of water. Where's my water? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Back to it. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Damn! That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Did I just slam myself into the ground? I nearly did. Holy shit. You did earlier? No, I didn't. Like, name one time where I coughed. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Oh, he's getting smaller. He's getting so tiny. Look at him. He's a little baby now, baby man. Let's see if we can get a few snipes on him from here. Don't fall down. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. He coughs like I do. Oh! Get his ass. There we go. He's turning into a baby. Gibby! Hey, lonely dude. How you doing, gamer? How you doing, gamer? Welcome on in. Nice to see you. We're fine, Mr. Patch, right now. What a shot. What a shot! Okay, we got 2 more shots on him. He's just a little guy. He just wants to, he wants to kill me though. You're not really that much of a little guy if you're trying to murder someone. Oh? I'm gonna just start throwing them out. Wait, where the fuck are the other ones at? Yo, he's coughing like me. Dude, that's my bit. Stop coughing. That's what I do. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Can I get it? Can I get it? I did. Oh, we got him. Nice. God forbid we have hobbies. If murdering is your hobby, bubbies, we gotta get you a puzzle. We need to give you like maybe some nice knitting. Let's get into knitting, okay? Crocheting. See, I can actually crochet. Crocheting is easy and it's comforting. None of this knife in the body stuff. That shit is so overrated. You know how many people do that? Like, we're not like everybody. We're different around here. We're not from the normalities of life. Fuck the normalities of life, okay? We're different. We're built different. My IRL bestie crochets. That's what I'm talking about. My mom got me into crocheting as a kid. Because I remember one day watching my mom like put up these really cool things. She would like put them in frames and hang them on the walls. They were so nice. And I remember she would sit down, and mind you, she was like, what, in her 30s? She would sit down in her rocking chair and knit. I'm like, you're not that old yet. I always thought it was so cute that my mom, like, she was always an old lady at heart, even in her 30s. That's probably the reason why I'm also like, you know, in my 30s, I'm already picking up on qualities of like a 68-year-old or some shit. The other day, I played bingo, and I was like, that was fun. That was fucking fun. And then my heart skipped a beat. I'm like, no, wait, no, I'm not that old yet. We're still young, Gibby, okay? Bingo is not that hype, okay? We gotta get you to play a video game, Gibby. Call me old. I'd rather be old than young. I don't want to be young. Young is stupid. You know, I could even do half the cool shit that I could do now. You know, when I was a kid, I couldn't drive. You can't be a 12-year-old and drive. Look at what you're doing to me. You're making me sneeze. When are we playing bingo on stream? How the fuck? How would that even work? Like, I make you guys a bingo card or something, and I'm like, okay, B22, A2, C4. Like, bless you, thank you. I apologize. When you get me talking, for some reason, my I don't know what it is about my nose. It just starts going. And what hurt me? The teeth? Bingo stream would go hard. Who would line up for me like, yo, Gibby's playing bingo? I would have to give away something to the winner, right? We play like 5 games of bingo, then every time we play, there's a new like prize, I guess. That sounds like fun. Gold bingo. Look at this cutie pie. What are you doing here? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere inside. The chuffing train is in Witcherworld Station. Wait, where's the train located? Isn't the train located in Glitter Gulch? I think it is. That would be so much fun. Why is it that everyone's like, oh, do a hand cam, but when I suggest, oh, let's do a feet cam, suddenly I'm a freak. Hey, thank you so much, Bubby the Mountain. Lottery stream win? Dude, I can actually get that going. If you want to do some like Gamba stream, we can do Gamba. I'm down to do some good. I know this is weird to say. I love casinos. I love the vibe of casinos. If you're an adult and you know how to like use your money properly and you know how to like, you know, play games and all that, even if you have $50, go to the casino. You know that $50 might turn into something. But don't you go into a casino and spend more than $1,000. Don't you be doing that. Don't you be even spending any more than like $300. Go to a casino with $50 and see what happens. And this is me. I'm telling you this because I've been to a casino before and it genuinely is fun. But you have to do it responsibly. There's some like casino heads out there that are like, no, just go all in. All your life's earnings right there. No, thank you. I'm not trying to get addicted to that. So you like Sonic Casino levels. One of my favorite levels in anything is from Ukulele or Yuka Replay, and they have like that the casino. God, I love that area. It's like one of the best platforming levels of all time, and it's in that game. It's so good. Let me check something real quick. Let's look at our totals real fast. 6 out of 10, that's not bad. Where are the last couple of notes? We have 3 out of 3 Hollow Honeycombs. We need 2 more of the Jinjos. Got all the moves and all the Globos. That's good. So it's just the notes and the Jiggies that we need. But I need that train first, because we're going to have to use that train to pick up that little dinosaur and put them in Pterodactyl Land. This layout is a banger. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. It's a completely brand new layout that I made myself. It is inspired a lot from Jurard, because Jurard was messing with this new plugin and he shared it with us, and I was like, whoa! I want to try out that goddamn plugin myself. It looks really cool. As a matter of fact, I can show you something pretty rad about this layout. Check this out. Look at this. Okay, you see that on the bottom right, that HOLOSTARS English logo? It is actually 3D. And it's like moving ever so slightly. I just think this plugin is incredible because, like, what the fuck? It doesn't even eat that much of my CPU either. Like, that's the crazy part to me. I'm like, how is that happening? Like, credit to the person who made it. It's beautiful. It's awesome. You look 3D too? Oh, I thank you. You know what? I wonder what would happen if I applied the 3D effect to myself as a 3D boy. Would that, like, kill the stream? We're gonna test that out, actually. This might kill me. Okay, so there I am. Let's add a filter to this. This is gonna be frightening. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. I'm gonna add the 3D block effect to myself, okay? Here we go. What? Oh, what? Oh no. That is weird. Okay, now what if I add the 3D panel effect? Okay, so it doesn't really change much. I'm a 3D gimme. Insane. Wait, there's that damn Jinjo. He's over there. Okay. And he has to be real. I think he's a Minjo. He's a real one. Become Blockman. I'm 3D 2.5D. Get squinged. Oh my dude. I was watching. Since we're playing Banjo-Kazooie, we are a bear. Before the stream, was with some friends in the Discord. We were just watching Big Bear and the Big Blue House. Or Bear and the Big Blue House, excuse me. Does anyone know what Bear and the Big Blue House is? Did anyone grow up with that? Or am I the 1%? Flashbacks. Dude, I watched it. I haven't watched it in a very long time. I have not watched Bear in the Big Blue House in a very long time. I watched it. I watched a couple episodes. Genuinely, I wanted to fucking cry. It was so sweet. Like, it was so sweet. I was like, the way that the characters talk on the show, especially like Luna, Big Bear himself, Shadow, and all those characters. I'm like, the way that they speak, it feels like an adult, like is speaking to me as if I'm a child. And mind you, once again, I'm old. I'm 29, and they were talking to me like I was a kid, and I was like, I reverted back to my baby phase. I felt like I was like, yes. Yeah, like I was nodding to everything that they were saying to me, like I understood. Like, that fucking show put me in my place. I didn't realize that I was still tapped into that side of me. I turned into Goo Goo Gaga Bullet. It was crazy. Like, I thought that side of me was gone. I thought I outgrew me sitting down and watching children's shows. Nope. I regressed. It was crazy. I really, till this day, I want to develop a children's illustration book or a children's show similar to that. Because this might sound weird to say. I don't think this is weird. This is not a weird thing to say. I don't know why I think this is weird. I think that if I were ever to have children, I would be a very good father. I would be a very good dad. Because when I watched that show and how slow they would talk and how, like, comforting their tone was, I was like, yeah, like I can absolutely take care of a child. Because like I might seem goofy and go crazy and everything like that, but when I'm around my little cousins and my, you know, my family and everything like that, when we have the little ones around, you know, they always gravitate towards me because they see this big fella that likes video games and I can get them into video games. I remember my stepbrother, who was like, how old was my stepbrother? I think he's like 6. I remember telling him he was playing Super Mario 64 on the N64, and he was playing it, and he was like going up the endless staircase, and I remember telling him, I'm like, hey, did you know that you can go up there without collecting all those stars? And then he was like, are you serious? No way. And he's a 6-year-old kid, so he's like, you can? I'm like, yeah, you can. I was like, do you know what backwards long jump is? And he was like, I don't know. What is that? I'm like, give me that controller, dude. I'm gonna show you something cool. And then if you're not familiar with a BLJ, it's a backwards long jump, which is a glitch that you can do in Super Mario 64, where you can like skip an entire section that is, for the most part, impossible to get past without a certain amount of stars. But if you do the backwards long jump, which is a glitch where you like do exactly that, you do your long jump backwards, you keep tapping A while you're on the staircase, you will fly up the staircase and glitch into the basically what is the ending of the game. And I showed my stepbrother that you could do that, and he was like, what did you just do? He was like, that's incredible. I'm like, you can do it too. And I remember I reset the game and I sat him down and I was like, yeah, you can do this. And I remember he did a few tries and then he got it and then he high-fived me. I was like, you know what? This is a good feeling. This is a really good feeling. I like making kids happy. It's something that I could definitely do. So if I were to ever like make a children's book or something, or some kind of children's show, I feel like I would have a lot of fun doing it. Because you have to remember that these are adults developing these shows at the end of the day. Maybe I might even be a good teacher. Possibly. I have a lot of friends who are teachers too, who like, they're in for it for the love of like developing, like, you know, just like helping children and everything like that. I think that's really rad. I think that's rad. I would like to be a father at some point. Especially with your art style, it'd be so cute. Thank you. Wait, why am I Mumbo? I should not be Mumbo. I've been yapping so much, I don't even know why I turned to Mumbo. We need to go to Humba Wumba, turn into the truck, and then you grab the ginger in the very beginning of the level. Also, thank you so much, Summoner, for the 12 months. Goldbullet playing the cool uncle type. See, I'm trying to get someone pregnant. Oh, wait. I want to be a dad is what I meant to say. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to be a father at some point. I probably could have said that a lot better. Do not clip this. If you're clipping this and I'm seeing this on my timeline, which probably will happen, I'm going to find you and I will reply to you and I will destroy you. Don't listen to me. Me. Oh my God. I'm getting flustered. God, Goldie, you need to think about what the fuck you're gonna say before you say it. Puppies are volunteering? No, guys, please, no. No one can handle. Okay, let's not make that joke. Gibby, don't you do it. Gibby, behave. I gotta talk to myself in third person. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm not doing it. You're like Flay. Anytime Flay, like, I'll like hold back on a joke and then Flay would be like, oh no, you gotta say it. You gotta say it, Goldie. Come on, Goldie. Gibby, what are you doing? DM it to me. Oh my God, my fucking, oh, I'm flustered. Where am I going? Oh yeah, okay, we're going to the very beginning of the level. Listen to Flay, no. No, but joking aside, would love to be a dad at some point. Would love to. It's not in the cards right now though. I still gotta get like, you know, my shit together. I need to like get a couple of things under my belt before I even think about having children. Give me that ginger. Like, I think the first thing I want to do as an adult, as I grow, I need to save a lot of money and I want to get my own house. That's numero uno. Once I get my own house, once I get like a mortgage and pay that off and do what I can to like, you know, hold up that house, then maybe we can talk, you know, at that point. And then maybe I might think about like even getting like more animals too, because I love canoeing. Love canoeing to bits and pieces. But she and I, we're like, you know, we're stuck up in this apartment and everything like that. And it's not really big for the two of us. So I'm just like, hey, I need to figure this out. Wait, where am I going? God damn it. We're not supposed to go this way. Gotta get the nest first, huh? And I have a list of demands too. if you oh my god. All right. If you want to become Gobi's mate, I have a list of demands, okay? Not demands. Okay, you need to complete at least all 3 Donkey Kong Country games, okay? And you need to tell me what your favorite one is, and depending on your answer, I'm going to break up with you, or I will marry you right there on the spot. We're going here. Also, Lovey, thank you so much for the 20 months. Happy 20 months. Want to give my future children a children's book made by my Yoshi. See, that's why I want to do it. For all you, like, you know, bubbies out there who do have kids already or will have children, then you can use the book to kind of, like, you know, get them into HOLOSTARS in some strange way. That's something that's never been done before. I would love to do that for you guys. They could be wrapped in the birthday blanket as I read to them. Oh my god. See, that's so cute. It's a good idea. Am I trying to get pregnant? Hey, if you have the power to do that, I would like to see it. I don't think it's possible, but you can try. And I would love to be wrong. I would love for you to prove me wrong. Imagine though, walking through the children's section and wait, I recognize the art style. Yeah, that's the one thing that I did like about, like, when I was in school, we used to have like the book fairs, and I don't know why I'm not as passionate about books anymore as I was when I was a kid. There was something so beautiful about going to the book fair as a kid, and you would see like Captain Underpants and like Toad on the Road and Hungry Caterpillar, and then you have all like the toys and the funny little finger like pen and everything like that. That genuinely made me interested in like literature and illustrations point blank. Goosebumps, yeah, baby! I love Goosebumps, man. Bobby's lineup, we're gonna try to make our Ochi pregnant. Fuck. Okay, we need to exit the level and go to Blair Gulch Mine, because that way we can help the saucer who is stuck behind one of the rocks. Like I said, try. I'm not afraid. I will ante up that challenge. I will gladly accept any challenge. It's like, oh, Goldie's backing out of a challenge. I've never backed out of a challenge before in my life. I don't know what that means. Give me some scented pencils. Dude, I fucking loved scented pencils. I'd be sitting there like writing in my composition notebook and smelling cherry fucking marker. I loved it to bits and pieces, man. Maybe at some point, maybe in the future, I'll think about, you know, making an illustration book, because I'm not even too sure where I would begin. Like, where do I get my start? Like, of course you want to do the illustrations first and everything like that, and figure out the dimensions and all this stuff, and how do you produce it, how, like, where does it go, what school gets it, and how much revenue do you make, and how much does it cost to get all those papers done? Like, damn, like, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I don't know how to get my in on that. Okay, where are we going again? We're going to the plateau, go to Gulch Mine. Okay. Would you guys consider adopting kids if the chance comes? I think, yeah. Because once again, I just love, like, the fact when I was older, and the way that my father, the way that he raised us, one of the most the best memories that I have are the ones that where he was just being himself and being a dad. And I think I may have talked about this. I think the reason why I want to be a dad is because of my father. One of my favorite memories that I have with my dad Like I said, I may have told this one already. It was a very, very like it was like an early morning. It was a Saturday, and my dad, he woke me up one day, and he was like, "Yo, Gibby, you gotta get ready for school, man. You gotta get ready for school, bro. You're late for school." And I'm like, "What? Is it Saturday?" He's like, "No, it's Friday, dude. You gotta get ready. Come on, get your clothes on. Get your clothes on, Gibby." And I was like, "Oh, are we late?" He's like, "Yeah, you're late. You're gonna be an hour late. You gotta go to school." And you know, he kind of like he tricked me into thinking that it was a school day, when in fact I did know that it was Saturday. And I was like, "Oh shit! Oh no! Okay, let me go get ready." And then my dad was like, "Gibby, you don't know. It's He was like, it's a casual day. You don't need to wear your uniform. You can wear whatever you want." I'm like, "Oh, really? That's weird. Okay, then I'll just wear like my jeans and my little shirt and everything like that." So he's already tricking me again, because he's getting me to dress not in my uniform. So I'm like, "Oh, I guess we have a free day where we can wear anything we want." And then he gets me in the car and everything like that, and like he's going down the road, and I'm like, "Man, I got my book bag and everything like that." And we eventually go to a McDonald's, and I was like, what are we doing here?" He was like, "Oh, well, I gotta get you breakfast, bro." He's like, "I gotta get you breakfast, little man." I'm like, "Okay, I'll take a hash brown, and I'll take a hot cakes and everything like that." Then my dad orders me McDonald's, and then he gives the bag to me, and then he's like, "Wait a minute, Gibby. Wait, today's Saturday. You don't go to school today." And I was like, "What? It is Saturday. You lied to me." And he's like, "I have a good idea." He was like, "What if we ate breakfast at the park?" And I was like, "Let's go, baby." And he took me to one of my favorite parks. And I remember at the park, there was this really nice like pier that you can park your car on. And we sat in the car and listened to some like music at the time. And he sat me in the front, and we were eating on the outside with the door open. And so we were on the bench on this picnic table while listening to music, eating our breakfast just over the open waters of that lake nearby. And I was like, why did he do that? You know, like, it's funny because I questioned that, because like it was a random ass day out of nowhere. It wasn't even my birthday. It was just like a random day out of the week that he decided to do this. And he just wanted to surprise me and make my day, which he did. He absolutely did. And that made me so fucking happy, because I'm like, I think because that memory lasted me. I feel like I'm gonna remember that story as long as I live. Like it doesn't matter how old I am, I'm gonna remember this story till the day that I fucking die. And the thing is, it was a random day out of nowhere, and it left that impression on me. I already unlocked this door. What? It was the cutest thing. I think when the fact that he impacted me doing something that sweet, I was like, I would love to do that at some point to, like, you know, my child, him or her, whatever it might be. But it was great. And after that, I was like, that was fantastic. Left me with an everlasting memory on a random ass day. Okay, so we already got that. I think there's something else that we need to do with this level. That's really sweet, thank you. I'm punching the air right now, that's the sweetest. My parents let us skip school once to see the Egyptian artifacts at our local museum. What? That's awesome. While they were touring around before being returned to their parent. Dude, that is awesome. Anytime, I think that's the way that you get a kid, right? Like how you let them have a good memory. You get them out of school. There's a couple times where my parents would just be like, I'll be in class like fucking bored as hell, and then you hear over the intercom, "Can you send Gibby please to the office with all his things? He's got to go home." I'm like, "Yeah, boy, I'm getting the fuck out of here. See you guys. You're stuck in school. I'm going home." Wait, no, we did this already as well. What am I know that we have a new move that we learned in Witchy World that I need to do here specifically. Yeah, but love that to bits and pieces. I was like, thank you for being a dad. And then some of my best memories are also with my mother. Because when we would come home from a long day of school, she would always have, I'm gonna give a nice big shout out to this brand in particular, Tony's Pizza, baby. Now, if you go to your local grocery, they might have Tony's Pizza. It's an oven-made pizza. You place it in your oven for like 10 minutes and it's ready to eat immediately. Anytime we would come home from school, we would have, and the pizza gave off a very distinct like bread saucy smell. It filled the air with a very like welcoming scent. So anytime we were about to go home, we always knew that we would get Tony's Pizza, and I was like, banger, dude. I can smell it from outside the house. I know what we're eating, dude. Yeah, you had the crispy bottom. It was like, it kind of felt like a bit of a thin slices, like thin pizza, flatbread pizza, excuse me. Also, Star, thank you so much for the soup. Okay, joking aside, I've worked on an official children's book for 2 years, and honestly, it was such a dream. I love making cute children's stories. No fucking way. I would love to know the process behind it, because you're living the dream that I want to live. That's awesome. And I would like to know what you, because I want to support you as well. If you are comfortable with telling us the name of the book, I will happily purchase that, because if you're telling me one of my bubbies made and illustrate like a children's book, I would like to have that. That is so cool. That is genuinely badass. Really? Yes, absolutely. Like, anytime my bubbies are like in their craft, either be through art, either be through any means of like creation, I would like to see it. But only if you're comfy. Only if you're comfy. Just because I am nosy as fuck. Well, like I said, only if you want to, because I would love to support you. I would love to buy the book if that's a possibility. Wait, what am I? Okay, let's look at our collection real quick, because I'm trying to figure out what we need. Wow, we only need one more. I think I know exactly where we need to go for that Jiggy, but we can't get it just yet. We need like those. Yeah, I know where it is. I know exactly where it is. Let's see if my knowledge from a kid is right. It's literally over here somewhere. It's like up a waterfall. I love how I'm like remembering this. Is it nearby Humba? No, where is it's by a waterfall. I know it's by a waterfall, because I recall being so pissed off as a kid that you couldn't grab it, and so you get these weird sticky boots. I think you only get those when you're in Grunty's Industries. It's a very educational and fantasy book, and I'm not the author, but being an artist was definitely an experience. That's really badass still, though. Because your art, dude, Star, you know what, dude? Your fucking art is peak, dude. Your art is peak fiction. Wait, is it over here? No, it's not over here. Where is this Jiggy at? We already been here. Let me consume my Bubby's art, please. Put it in my veins. Put it in my eyes. Thank you. Because we can get it one of two ways. We get the sticky boots, or we get the clockwork kazooie and shoot it up there. Guys, that was my method. I think it's over here. Hold on. Yeah, here. Okay, there it is. I was so right. Yes. What the fuck? Okay, so it's up there. So, but we can't get it because we need boots in particular. These jumping spring boots. Yep, they're right here. And then you go up there, collect them. So one thing that a lot of people don't like about this game, there's a lot of backtracking, like a severe amount of backtracking. You can easily get lost. Having worked in print, I will say that you want to print more or it won't be worth the money and effort. Interesting. You're ready for revision work, being consistent with characters, lots of hair splitting and blood and sweat. I'd imagine it would be a lot of fucking work. But I think a lot of work to me is also like a part of an experience, because once you give, because there's a lot of authors out there who develop multitudes of different like illustrative books and works like that. I feel like once you do it one time, then you have that experience, and then going forward it might be even easier to produce them, right? Hello, little guy. Come here, you. Awesome. Okay, so I think, yeah, now we have this move. We can separate the two of us here. Here we are. This is where the hot bee lives. That's right. I will happily show you her. We do need to visit her anyways, because we have a few hollow honeycomb pieces that we need to donate. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that burp come from. I'm so sorry. Ooh. The what now? I will happily show you what she's. I have the hots for her, dude. She's sexy. Check this out. She's really good looking in this game. And she's as sweet as can be. But look at her. God damn. Hey there, Big Bear. I'm Honeybee, mistress of the honey. Why couldn't you be the mistress of the jiggies instead? Because that would have made your quest too easy. However, I can grant you extra energy units in return for empty honeycombs. I suppose that's better than nothing. Don't be so rude, Kazooie. Sorry, Wasp Lady. I'm Honeybee, a bee, not a wasp. Right, you are, Hornet Girl. You have enough honeycombs for 3 units of energy. Do you want to trade? Absolutely. Sure, honey. Toss your honeycombs over here then, Big Bear. There we go. Here's your extra energy. We actually do need this. Damn! She gave us a charitable amount. Yeah, damn! Yo, she's a good-looking lady, man. Kazooie is rude. Kazooie is just spiteful for no fucking reason. Oh my god, that's me. Honey. Huny. I'm still gonna call you Huny no matter what. Just because I like to rage bait. I don't know why that is a trait that I have. I don't know why. Like, I have a bad habit that has developed because of me rage baiting so often. Like, the other day, was hanging out with some friends, and they were like, man, I went to this restaurant, it was really good. I had these fucking great waffle fries. And I was like, how dare you? And they were like, how dare me? What did I do? I'm like, you had waffle fries when you could have eaten crinkle cuts? What's your problem? What's your problem, man? I'm just starting shit for no fucking reason. I don't know why I'm like this. But of course, this is all lovingly, like, done. I'm not doing this out of spite or anything like that. I'm just being a dork. Can I talk to you, please? Ice eggs! Nice. We're gonna need those. It is such a bro thing to do. I mean, to be fair, I'm a very bro-like person. Hater for the love of the game. I don't know, there's just something funny about just at any point when someone says something genuinely like positive, be like, just hit them with the how dare you. It's funny because you just get so many different responses from that. Because the other day I was in a VC and then everyone was playing Jackbox and they're like, oh, we're about to get off and we're gonna hop on VR chat. And I was like, how dare you? How dare you do that? You know what? I really need to play again the first one. The one that's better than... It's funny because, like... I think Banjo-Kazooie, the very first game, hands down, is one of the best platformers of all time. I put it above Mario 64. And you know me. I'm a big Mario head. Love Super Mario 64. But I can absolutely, like, you know, admit when a game is better than another game. I think Mario 64 is better mechanically in terms of movement, because I think this is more grounded. Banjo-Kazooie, the first game, if we're comparing like the first game to anything, the first Banjo-Kazooie is a lot more grounded. How dare you? See, that's how it's done. And that's how it's done, honey. See, now you're on your way. Your very first rage bait. I'm proud of you, honey. I'm very proud of you. No, that's fair. Mario 64 walks up BK could run. It's funny because, like, Banjo-Kazooie's levels always felt a bit more cohesive and grounded, as if they were a bit more, like, I hate saying the word realistic because there's nothing realistic about Banjo-Kazooie, but it felt like the world building was a little better just because you look at Mario 64 stages and they're just like floating things in the sky for some reason, and like some levels like Rainbow Cruise are absolutely fucking ridiculous in terms of design. It's like, what were they thinking with this? This is a terribly designed level. Like, if you look at Hazy Maze Cave, you're like, it's like, what's going on here? And then you play like a modern Mario game like Mario Odyssey or 3D World, and then you understand that they've leveled their game up in terms of like designing courses. But Banjo-Kazooie to me always had that, like, that level of polish that Mario 64 simply didn't have. But what Mario 64 has over Banjo-Kazooie is momentum and movement. It's you can fucking do anything in Mario 64. You could go places where you're not even supposed to be, and the level of freedom that you have with that momentum is perfection. Banjo-Kazooie is a lot slower. It's a lot more grounded, and if I'm not mistaken, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, Banjo-Kazooie is in fact the very first game to be a collectathon. I could be wrong though. I could be very wrong. At least the first 3D platformer to be a collectathon. And then from that game, it kind of like other people took their own games, independently developed them into their own thing. There you are, you little sucker. Come here, you. Come here, you. There we go. Wait, how many jiggies do I need for this? I need 9 jiggies to get here? Wait, is this telling me correct? I have 27. Or do I need 9 more of them? Let's go to the temple real fast and see what we can do. About to hit up Facebook Marketplace to find a 64. You know what's funny? I'm playing this on the Switch. I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch. What is it? Nintendo Online Services, they do have most like rare games on here. I used to have like my old N64, but there are so many games that are simply just on the Switch, and I'm like, hey, I'll play it on here. It's a lot more accessible as well. Let's see. Go here. Yeah, I was like 9 jiggies. Have I really been collecting this many already? Not bad. Because I know we have to go to Jolly Roger Lagoon, and that's gonna be fun because holy shit. The Nintendo Online sub is so much for me a scrub. Yeah, and I keep forgetting that the one thing I do like about Nintendo's online service, you pay $60 for a year. Hey, I'll do that. That's a game. That's a video game, right? I'll throw you $60 and I would love to have like the expansion DLC to play all these silly little games. All right, I might have to log in here. Let me see. Here we go. We got puzzles. We got some puzzles. This is Pterodactyl Land. I have a really big soft spot for this level in particular, just because it's dinosaur themed, dude. Dinosaurs are cool. Where's this at? There we go. No, it's right there. Where are you, sucker? Can I grab it? Yes, I can. There we go. Let's get the edge pieces first, because that will be a lot easier for me. Grab. There we go. Where does this go? To the side? This goes on the bottom. This goes on the top right. Okay, that's good. Right there. We're doing it, baby. Nice. Jurard's homeland, exactly. The way that we somehow have both Banjo games before we got DK64 is very funny, and Nintendo owns it. You think so? Because with Donkey Kong Bonanza, they do a lot. Like, they recently showed off some trophies you can get with the DLC. It's lanky and chunky. So it's like, where is DK64 right now? Why is it not on there? I think it's probably because they know the game is not designed good, and they don't want to kind of like have people talk shit while the iron is hot, especially with Bonanza right around the corner. Well, it's already around the corner. It's been here. They just don't want to maybe impact the sales possibly. Like, I don't know. Because if you were to play DK64 right now, you are going to have a time. Let's just say that, okay? Love that game. If it wasn't for the fact that I am a gigantic, like, Rare and Nintendo fan, it would be very difficult to defend DK64. Because it's it's really badly designed, in my opinion. It is the time of all time. It really is. Like, it's funny because I 101% at that game. That is one of the best things I've ever done in my life, just because I can say that I won 101% at DK64, because that's not easy. That game had me fucking busy for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh my god. Well, when it does get released, because we have streamed it before, but if it ever releases on the NSO, I would love to do like some kind of endurance stream or something with that game. That game is absolutely fucking bonkers. Was it bad? I don't think I can give you an opinion other than a positive one, because I grew up with it. There's a lot of things that I like about it, and I think nostalgia really does hold me over, because I love DK64. And I will defend its better elements, Like, I will defend the positives. The camera is stuck. Is this happening right now? This is an old game. When the camera physically can get stuck on the geometry, this is the funniest thing of all time. How far can I go? The camera, there we go. Okay, we got it. That's another thing I feel like we take for granted. The way cameras are in video games now are so much better. It can get snagged just like that. That is so funny. Yeah, but DK64, in my opinion, is worth playing because it is fulfilling and rewarding if you manage to collect everything. Because there's no better feeling in the world when you see that big fat 101% font on your like game file, and then you're like, whoa, I fucking rocked it. I remember doing that when 101%ing that game, because the game is so massive, there is no 100%. If you 100% DK64, that's not 101%. You have to 101% the game to completely finish it. The racing segments, oh, fuck, dude. Even the minecart segments in DK64 were like, I'm getting hit everywhere, I'm losing coins. That is a difficult fucking game, and it didn't need to be. And a lot of people say, like, one of the worst things about that game, and I agree with this, is the fact that you play as 5 different characters. See, in Banjo-Kazooie, you play as one character, and you see all the stuff that we're collecting. We can collect these honeycombs, we're collecting notes and jiggies. Every character in DK64 has their own individualized collectibles, meaning that you have to collect everything 5 times, 10 times over, essentially, which is like, that's a lot. That's a fuck ton. And until this day, I think DK64, maybe not till this day, I think another game may have already claimed this, but DK64 has the Guinness World Record of like most collectibles in a game. Am I wrong? Has any other game taken that over them? That sounds painful. It is. And I think that's why it's like, you know how the Persona series is like 24 billion hours? DK64 is like the same fucking thing, just because of the nature of the way the game is developed. It was the record holder last I checked. And that's saying something. A game from like the early 2000s, like it holds the record for most collectibles in a game. That is nuts to me. But there's something about it. There's something about that era of like, it still holds a massive amount of charm. And a lot of the levels are really good too. There's like a stupid ass amount of things to love about that game. It still has the record with 3,821 items. Now that might seem like, yeah, that's a big chunk. But you have to remember, once again, you're playing as 5 different fucking characters. Holy shit. Oh, banana indeed. It's a lot. But I know it's a bad game, but I will defend it just because I think if you look past its blissful fucking like charm and really dissect it into it for what it is, you could probably have a terrible time with that game. But if you're a big ass Omega fan like me, you're smiling because Donkey Kong goes, okay, okay, yeah. And then you shoot things with your coconut gun, your peanut pop gun, and all this shit. There's a lot of games like that where I'm like, I know they're bad, but I grew up with them, so I love them to bits and pieces. If you like the game, don't apologize. You know what's funny? No, you're right. You're completely right. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I think it's just because a lot of people will see your likes and go, fuck you! That game is actually terrible and you're bad! And they fold their arms. That being said, would you stream it? We did stream it, but we did not complete it. I happily would go back to stream it again. How dare you? See, you get it. Hey, Yolk, you're doing it. You rage baiting me. How fucking dare you? This guy talks like Gavis Battle. 20 doubloons? Damn. He wants 20 doubloons? I only got 5, brother. Okay. Screw you, Gibby. That game was terrible and you're bad. I think we can destroy this. Hold on, let's see. And funnily enough, wait, where am I going? I think it's on the other side. What conversation did I have with this? I think this was during a membership stream. I would happily have it here. How do I say this? I think I like games that have a fair difficulty rather than a hard, like, awful difficulty. And you know what I'm talking about. I cannot stand, and this might be something you disagree with. You might disagree with this. I know a lot of people might disagree with this. They're gonna say, Gibby, get good. Just get good. Souls games. There's only a couple of Souls games out there that I genuinely enjoy. Elden Ring, Fallen Order, Wukong. Like, those games are great, but they all have something in common where it's like they're a little more fair than the other games I played before. But when you get into the Souls-likes category and then you start getting into, like, you know, that genre, I played, what is it, Kazan? What is that game? The first something Kazan. I forget the name of that game. I remember playing that game and having a genuinely good time with it because it was a little different than the other Souls games. But I'm so done with Souls-likes. First Berserker, there we go. First Berserker, that's the name of the game. And I think the reason why I'm like a little bit, I wouldn't say against Souls-likes, because I played good ones. I think kind of like punishing the player for like not seeing something the developer, like a trap a developer intrusively put on you. Like, I remember there's in one of the Souls games, you're just walking and then the fucking floor caves in and you die. And it's just like, oh, I guess I'm dead. And you never have enough time to react unless you know that's coming up. And that always felt unfair. A good game that has, and it's a completely different genre of game, a good game that has a fair difficulty is Cuphead. Now, Cuphead is one of the hardest fucking games that I have ever played in my life. Cuphead is not easy to get into. If you give your fucking controller to your little brother Timmy or your older grandma Susie, they're getting their asses handed to them. You need to be like, you need to understand game knowledge and like how to develop that muscle memory correctly in order to play Cuphead. And they give you the utilities that you need to succeed. And if you lose, it's not really your fault. I mean, it's not really the game's fault. It's your fault, rather. That means that you have to develop a sense of, like, you know, how every boss and level is played in order to succeed. And I think the fact that you were given those utilities and you have a fighting chance is a good difficulty. And I like that a lot. Where it's like, yeah, it's not the game's fault. You just suck. So you have to be a gamer. You have to level up. You're like, you know what? No, I'm gonna get good. And then you play a lot of Souls games and they're like, that boulder came out the sky and hit you. And bet you didn't see that coming. It's just like, what, you fucking troll? You dick, why would you do that? Guessing you wouldn't like I Want to Be the Guy either. Oh my god, that fucking game is crazy. See, that game is a definition of like fucking you over on purpose. But to be fair, that game's nature tells you, like, the way that game is, you know what you're getting into before you play it, I guess, because that game has quite the reputation of just fucking you over. But that's the fun of that game. At least it acknowledges the fact that it's trolling you. Watching you play Cuphead was so fucking insane. Like, how did you play and yap? Well, thank you. I think that's very nice of you to say, but I really do love Cuphead, and I play that game to hell and back like 3 billion times over. That's a lot of the reason as to why I Treasure Trove Cove, baby. This is the best level ever made in Banjo-Kazooie. Kaizo Mario. Oh yeah. You know what's funny? This character right here. Now let me show you how much of a dork that I am, okay? If you're a big Banjo-Kazooie head, this character, who we've never seen before, might make a lot of sense to A giant nerd like me. This is Captain Black Eye. He was never meant to be in Banjo-Kazooie at all. As a matter of fact, this character that you're seeing right here, Captain Black Eye, he used to be a part of a game that was in development from the SNES called Dream. Land of Giants, that was the name of the game. And it was another SNES game developed by Rare. And they were, I believe, after the developing phase of Donkey Kong Country, they wanted to make a game with pirates. And this character was going to be the main antagonist. And I think there was another main character. He was like a boy wearing green, had like this crazy, like red hair and everything like that. I think his name starts with the letter E. I forget his fucking name. But the N64 was just coming out around that time frame, and so they shifted development, Rare, and they were like, okay, well, since it was being developed in the SNES, there really isn't much, like, you know, opportunity to sell a game on the SNES because it's old news. N64 is being developed, so let's carry the development over. So instead of being a 2D side-scrolling game that it was going to be, I would love to see how that game played out, but that never happened. So eventually they made it into a 3D game. And the 3D game was a little bit too big in scope for Nintendo 64, and Rare had tossed around ideas and it just never fell into the right place, and they scrapped the idea. But when Dream developed into a 3D landscape, that's when they started to play around with 3D elements. That's when they were like, okay, what if we, instead of using a boy with a sword or anything like that, something as silly as that, let's go with something a bit goofy. And they made a character called Banjo. But in Dream, in the game Dream, there was a character named Banjo, and he had a sword as well, and he was gonna be like an NPC, and they thought his design was so silly that they could kind of like model him his own thing and kind of play around with the platformer. And they used their 3D engine and Banjo as a character who no longer was an NPC, as an actual like protagonist. So it was because of the development phase of Dream that it eventually spawned into what we know now as Banjo-Kazooie. So this character, Captain Black Eye, just remained in the game, and they felt the need to put him in Tooie for some reason. I hope that it makes sense. There will be a test at the end of this stream, but I'm a giant fucking nerd. At the end of the day, the moral of the story is that Gibby plays too many video games. What the fuck? I'm shocked there's not a Banjo-Kazooie golf game. Where's Banjo uses Kazooie as a golf club? This character is gay. Would you like to rent a room? It's half at 2 doubloons, as the naughty mole has dug a hole in the corner of it. Yes. Okay, big boy, show me the money. Gotcha. Lovely. I'll just open the door for you, okay? A naughty mole? You mean Jam Jars? He is! I think this is the only gay character in the series, other than his partner, if I'm not mistaken. Is he? Oh, look at the fucking... Oh, yeah, it's bouncy. You fucker! Jam Jars, yeah. Let me see. Sub-aqua egg aiming. What, I have to learn this? I don't remember this being an ability you needed to learn. That's very funny. Okay. Project Dream was one of Rare's creation games like Dreams. It's kind of like, it's funny because they showed off the game for the first time like maybe 9 years ago on their YouTube channel, and they showed off the SNES version of the game. It looked beautiful. And one thing that I wish a lot of AAA developers in this industry would understand is that sprite work is a dying breed that needs to be revitalized. Because if you look at like Donkey Kong Country versus DK64, they're beautiful in their own right, but there's something a bit more attractive to me in sprite work. Like, sprite work looks beautiful. Look at Street Fighter Third Strike. Like, that game, I'm not even big on fighting games. I'm not even big into traditional fighting games. But I can admit the sprite work in that game, you see like the rippling in their clothes. When you have 2D sprite work, you can work more within the confines of that, like, I would say art style. Just because you can like kind of, you're not really limited to a 3D space where things have to look realistic. You can kind of like play around more with like the fictional purposes of like maybe emphasizing a punch a bit more stronger. You see like the arm like ripple as you punch. Like you look at the sprite work in Third Strike, it's fucking magnificent. And Dreams was like that. Dreams had that level of detail where it was very much like Donkey Kong Country, where you can see like the leaves fall from the trees and like the water kind of like rippling in the sprite work of the game. And to be fair, like most 3D rare game or 2D rare games were rendered in 3D before they condensed them into 2D sprites. And I think that's why they look so good. Because you look at Donkey Kong Country and it's like, what the fuck? This is sprite work. But the cool thing is it's a blend between 3D and 2D. And I'm like, that's that goodness. I don't think I've yet to see like an indie game or any developer for that matter within the gaming industry develop a game that looks like Donkey Kong Country, where you like 3D render the game beforehand, then condense it into 2D sprites, and then make it look pretty. Well, there's this upcoming Witchbrook. It has a sprite art style. I would like to see that, actually. There was something special about the uncanny realism in DK Country. It's funny because you look at Donkey Kong Country, right? And you play the game, it's like, this is beautiful. And then you look at like the pre-rendered like like renders that they have online, and Donkey Kong looks fucking crazy. he looks terrifying. Like, if you actually look at the model, it's disgusting. But in the game itself, it's like, oh, wow, this is fucking gorgeous. I would love an art book of that. I wish that they can develop an art book at some point. I would love to see the development of, like, how they used to do it. Because they would use 3D renders and, like, or some kind of, like, I don't know what computers they would use. I would love to learn about the development of, like, that game. One of my favorite websites to go on, if you're ever interested in that dorky shit like I am, go on a website called The Cutting Room Floor, and you'll see all kinds of shit that you were never supposed to see. You see like scrapped ideas, because a lot of people like to go and dissect the game's files and like see what's in them and everything like that. And I always love to go to like the Nintendo Rare section of like N64, GameCube, Wii era games. And you go on that website and you can see that people have dissected these games, and you can see some unused areas, maybe some levels that were scrapped, some developer like notes and everything like this. And it's all very entertaining to me, because I'm like, oh, I wonder how that would have played out if this level was in the game, or how would have the game played out if this wasn't removed or anything like that. And it's so fucking cool. Hello, Momo. Hello. I love that page and exploring myself since I used to make ROM hacks. Oh, dude, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There was a couple of like some of the bigger like ROM like hack related stuff that I used to play was like Project M, PMEX Remix, like platformer things like that. I always loved that shit. Umbo's in this level. Where is she at again? She's like underwater. I think she's like in a water area, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna do one of the coolest things ever right now. This is like my all-time favorite like Mumbo like power in this game. He makes the water like breathable. Sunlight. Did I say oxygen water? Yeah, he like makes the sun and turns it into like breathable water. It's so sick. Ooh. And now we can go through most of that. In the entire level is in this hole. Mumbo Shine big line of water. It now has plenty oxygen. Is that how that works? I don't think that. This is a video game. See, you can tell that I'm growing into a curmudgeon old grandpa when I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it didn't make any sense the moment a bear put pants on, Gibby. It didn't make sense the moment, like, a shaman with a wand was helping a bear and a bird. Water's now oxygenated. Marine ecosystem obliterated. Yeah, what about the fish and like the aquatic life? What about them? Momo does not give a fuck. There's still some things that we need to do on land before we go in here. When I was a child, I used to be scared of this level because, like, I guess I'll show you right now, might as well. Because this was still during the time frame in, like, this era where things were still just a little uncanny. I think Mario 64 takes the cake on, like, the uncanny levels of, like, oh, this is actually nightmare fuel to some degree. In this game, I always thought water levels, especially in the 90s, in this 3D form, were fucking scary. And then when you told me that, oh, there's an entire level in Banjo-Kazooie where everything is underwater and there's a lot of creatures down there, like, let me show you this. It's already creepy because it's like, okay, here you are in a big ass like ocean. I don't know what this is, like a little lake or something. And then you go under here, and then it's like, what's under there? What's going on? What? Ew! What was that? What's that? Ooh. You got these like nasty little, I don't even know what the fuck they are. And there's a UFO. This is just a UFO sitting here. Why is there a UFO here? We can eventually go in there. And then you have like these nasty little fucking, it's like, ooh, I don't like these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and run over here. Like, if we go into this cave, surely there won't be anything else in here, right? Oh God, I don't like those nasty things, just so gross. And then you go in here, right? What the fuck? Ooh, what the fuck? Ew, he's crazy. What's wrong with that guy? I used to be really scared of this as a kid, but the game was so good that I was like, you know what, fuck it, I love this game. I'm not gonna let it scare me. I think, can we freeze these guys? Or do we have to throw a grenade at their eyes? Let's see. I think this might work. There we go. And then we can happily collect that. And the cool thing about swimming with the power-up that we have, we're essentially playing this game in first person now, thank you. I'll take that. Where's the other little one up here? You have anything I can collect? I don't think he has anything. Wait, he does have something. He has eggs, which we don't need. Everything in Banjo has eyes. It's funny because, like, what even are these? Are these like the weird seabeds that like clownfish sleep on? The anemones? The anemones? That octopus just needs a hand. You know what we need to give him? Some freeze. Let's give him a nice freeze egg. I don't know. Maybe it's just, why do I have like a strange fear of the ocean? It's not like anything in my life has ever made me scared of the ocean. As a matter of fact, I love swimming. I think it's just a human, like, a very human thing to be afraid of, like, what's in the water. It's like the caveman side in me being afraid. I like want to grab a spear with a rock at the end of it, want to smash anything that's in it. And this is just terrifying to me, because if you were to go underwater and then you see like the lost city of Atlantis, like broken down buildings, would you be afraid, or would you be like, whoa, you know? Oh Jesus, that's valid. It's like a combination of fear and the unknown. Yeah, that's like two things I'm afraid of the most: the unknown and water. Give me that. There we go. Oh, we didn't mean to do that. Oops. Well, it's a good thing that we can actually warp up here, because I don't want to go in there just yet. There's a couple things we have to do on here. I wonder what horrors brought it down there. Who knows? Ew! Please fix the pool. Pickles pushed me in the other week, and look what's happened to my arm. Didn't want to say anything. Thanks, I'm a little touchy about it, as you might expect. Freako! Oh my... Girl, don't be doing that. Help us sort our pool out, Mr. Bear. What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. We want to go swimming, but the water's polluted and icy cold. This one might take some time. Yo, CMD, thank you so much for the 16 months. Big water is scary when you can't see the bottom. Kazooie has zero chill. I mean, to be fair, I feel like most waters I've been in, I've always was able to see the sand on the bottom. It's just that fear of drifting away and not being able to like get back onto land, which freaks me out. Ooh, we're in Grunty's Industries. That's so funny. This game is a Metroidvania in disguise. I will die on that hill, by the way. Because every level has, like, it's interconnected. We're in Grunty's Industries right now. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, look at this sick... Look at... Okay, that's a Minjo. It has to be, right? Oh, what the fuck? Dude, what's wrong with the man? I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, bro. I knew it. I fucking knew it, man. Look at him. Look at him. What is it? What is this guy's deal? Hold on. Let's look at him. Look at the face. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. See, it's giving Bubby. Like, look at it. It's like, oh, I'm so cute. It's so adorable, right? And then you go up to it and it fucking wants to destroy you. Look at this thing. Okay, I got your grenade right here. Oh my god, he's dead. I've tried swimming in the open sea, and when I dive and all I see is darkness and half of my life, so I scared off. This one side, you know, to your story, Joyous. Going off of your story, when I was younger, I remembered I would do like 5 in the morning like walks, and at the time I lived nearby this amazing beach. It was only like a 5-minute walk away from, which was perfect. And every morning I would go onto this beach just to go walk on it to see the sunrise. And I'm not too sure if you guys have ever done that. If you have ever like gone to the beach to see the sunrise, it's beautiful. If you haven't tried that yet, do it. You're gonna feel fucking amazing about your day. And I feel like since I was only 5 minutes away from that beach, you know, I'm gonna give you a nice zoom in as we talk about this story. Hold on. And when the fact that I was 5 minutes away, there were days where I'm just like, there was a whole week where I just saw the sunrise and it was perfect and it was awesome. But one time I went out too early. I went around 3. I remember I was like, you know what? I kind of want to get my, you know, I want to like do a nice little jog in the morning, get my glutes and get my time in for walking and everything like that. And then I went to go see what the water would look like. And the sun was not really coming up, but it was faint enough where it fucking made the water red. And it was so dark that you could barely make out the water, and it looked like this red, dark fucking sludge in the middle of the night. If you were in that ocean, that lake bed at night, it was the most terrifying thing. Just because it was gleaming black and red, and you can hear the loud crashes against, like, you know, the rocks against the beach and whatnot, and it freaked me the fuck out. And it made me fearful for a second, and it felt like something bad was going to happen, but nothing bad happened. It was just the fact that the water was so wild and dark that it freaked me out. I was like, whoa, this is weird, man. I kind of want to see this. Yeah, you would have to get up stupid early to see it though. But when it happened to me, I remember being like, ooh, this is a little frightening, isn't it? This is why sailors would go mad. Yeah, like no joke, that water was dark. Our water is crystal clear. Nice. Yeah, no, I have thalassophobia. Oh, really? From my own experience, so I think it would pass out. Yeah, for me, I'm not too sure if I have that or not, but even without it, I remember feeling like this immediate sense of dread. I'm like, oh, I am not going near that beach at this hour. This is frightening to me. What is that? What fear? I have a fear of is it a fear? You know when you see something with a lot of little holes and it's like a lot of them? That is what I have. I get this weird itchy sensation in my brain when I see stuff like that. I'm like, ugh, something's making me itch on the inside. Hey, what is that called? Trypophobia? Trypophobia? Is that how you say it? Trypophobia. Yeah, I have that. I get this weird sensation like there's a hand around my like skull. Like I get that. I'm like, ugh, there's something wrong that's triggering me. And it's weird because I don't think I've ever, the only time I get that feeling is when I see like little itty bitty holes that sometimes have bugs coming out of them. I'm like, ooh, my head feels weird. Give me those doubloons. Hey, we got enough notes. Give me that. What? We don't have enough notes. Forget it, punk. You won't be needing to learn this one. Just flee, girl. Oh, I do have enough notes, but it's not, it's only Kazooie. Okay, okay. How do I get out of here? Hello? There we go. Like a wasp nest? Ew, yeah, something like that. Like, anytime I see a nest and you see all those nasty little bees and wasps coming out of it, I'm like, no, no, no. I'm not like deathly afraid of it. It just gives me that weird ick. I'm just like, ah, that's nasty. There we go. I think that's the only phobia I think I have. I'm not too sure if I have anything else other than that. Bees are awesome. Fuck wasps. Yeah, no, bees are the cute, chubby ones, and wasps are the demented, like, ones that want to rip and tear. Wing whack. Nice. Can I close it on him? Let's see. Sometimes you can close this thing on him. I don't know what fear this is, but I don't like tall, unique buildings standing alone with nothing around it. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I think I do know. Because I do have like a fear of very big giant things in the distance that are seemingly small from a distance but are giant in scale. When I was younger, I used to be afraid of a game called Shadows of the Colossus. Game's fucking amazing, by the way. Played that game as an adult, loved it. But as a kid, that game was terrifying. Some of the Colossus-Es in that game are fucking spooky looking. What if it's a big woman? If I saw a giant woman, I'd probably still freak out. I'm like, what the fuck? Why's she so goddamn big, man? Okay, I think there's a secret area in here. Oh yeah, there is right here in this wall. There we go. The last Colossus was so intimidating. Yeah, like something about giant things in the distance, it captures my interest, but at some points, if it's uncanny enough, it will freak me the fuck out. Tip top, my boy, my boy. That's my man, that's my man. How you doing, partner? I don't know what to do. What seems to be the problem, Tip Top? It's my baby. He's about 32 weeks late. Oh my god, can you help? Can you just sit on it and hatch it? I'm a reptile, not a bird. He's supposed to get out himself. Okay, so we have to learn an ability which we don't have yet. I think we learned it in Pterodactyl Land. We can't help him. Yeah, 32 weeks late. I'm like, I'm not too sure if he's coming out or not, but we can help. I don't think there's anything in here. Mythology about giants making a lot of sense right now. I think, I'm not entirely sure. We got to this topic because of like the fear of water and everything like that. I'm trying to think of other things that I have like a strange fear of, because I know water is a big one of them. I think like anytime someone is handling like hot plates of food, I'm just like, that's not really a fear. It's more or less like, hey, be careful. Some people are very flippant about the way that they handle silverware. Like sometimes they'll be like cutting shit like with a knife, like chop, 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 chop. I'm like, your fingers are going to fucking get cut off if you're not careful. Anytime someone handles silverware, I'm like, you know how to be careful, right? Do we know how to be careful with these things? Because like, I'm a cook. I like to cook a lot. So I make sure that my safety is guaranteed more than anything. The balloons. Gothic churches? Ooh, see, Gothic churches are cool though. I like Gothic churches. Like seeing how there's a giant church that's maybe like 3 hours away from me. It's like it's a very, very big one. It's massive. And by no means have I ever gone inside, but from the outside when it's snowing, I remember one day during a blizzard I had to make my walk towards somewhere, and as I was going over there for like a trip, I ended up walking to a bakery, and nearby was this giant cathedral, and it was snowing and it was getting dark, and all the little city lights around turned on, and I looked at that building, and I was like, whoa, this is fucking gnarly. I love old architecture like that. It tickles my fancy. Even you saying it, oh, I'm so sorry. I want to see the Cologne church in Germany. That thing is so cool, but it doesn't look real. See, when things don't look real, that's where I start freaking out just a little bit. Like, you know, a good example would be, what the fuck is it called? It's like a, oh Jesus, what the hell is hitting me? Hello? Oh, it's this guy. There is is it the Great Wall of China? It's like it has a lot of stairs or something, and anytime I saw like these stairs and it was like on an incline, it freaked me out because I'm like, what if you fall down those fucking things, man? Like, I don't know, something about like architecture does scare me a little bit too in some way. Give me that. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like some place that's not in Americas. It's somewhere in the world where it has like a lot of like steps. They kind of look like this, but there's like a fuck ton of them like this. It looks like this, but they're all like going up and they're like swirly and everything. And I'm like, oh, like what if you fall down? There's not even like railings that you can hold on to. You just gotta fucking make sure that you don't fall down. Fear of the Mario N64 Infinite Staircase? Maybe. I don't think I can open that either. Wait. I think there is something that we can... Yes, it's this. Okay. What do you... Okay, we have to memorize this, don't we? Okay. 2, 3, omega 3, triangle, triangle. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, wait. 2, 3... Wait. Let me see. I have to remember this. 2, 3, omega 3, triangle, triangle. Okay. And we go to these pots right here, right? And they should have them. Okay, so we look for the 2. Hold on. There we go. No, that's not it. Which one is it? Okay, 2, 3. Where's the 3 at? It's right here. Omega. Hold on. Is this the omega sign? What sign is this? And then we did that. Okay, 3 again and 2 triangles. Where's that funny 3? Come here, you. Oops. And 2 triangles. Give me that. The only reason why I know that because I associate that with Kratos, with God of War. Elevators. Oh no, dude, not elevators. I get that weird butterfly feeling in my tummy when I see elevators, dude. Or like when I go in an elevator and it kind of goes up. Because I've seen, like, maybe through movies, but I also seen it in like people getting stuck in them and they fall down a little bit. I'm like, I'm not trying to be in a fucking elevator when that shit happens, bro. I'm good, man. Vertigo. Maybe. Do I have vertigo? I'm not too sure. But I don't know. I'm like, hey, I'm a stair guy. I'll take the stairs, dude. And plus, it's a good workout as well. I do not mind taking the stairs. Oh, I know what this area is. We're gonna have to lock in here. Flying in airplanes. Completely valid, by the way. Completely valid. If you have a fear of flying, you're not alone. I do too. When I was in Japan, and the first 2 weeks that I spent in Japan for the first time in my life was last year. And that was my first time in the studio, first time seeing the boys, first time in Japan, first time out of the country. And when I had been told by my Monasans that, yeah, your trip to Japan, the flight is going to be 14 hours. I was like, I was this close to not even going on that plane. I was this close. I was like, are you telling me I have to sit on a fucking airplane for 14 hours? And mind you, at that point in my life, I had only flown once. Wait, no. Twice. And I was afraid because I have never done that. I was like, this is scary to me. I don't want to do it. And maybe this is me being a bit more candid with you guys too, because I remember we were supposed to, why did we go for the first time for this first 2 weeks? It was like for the expo, if I'm not mistaken, and the other time was for the 3 that we had to record, and both times I was this close to not doing it, just because I have developed a very, like, I would say I've developed the fear of flying, and I have a fear of heights over time. And till this day, I don't enjoy flying. But I will close my eyes and fucking like butcher through it just because I need to. Because sometimes you have to fly to go see family, you have to go see friends. If it's anywhere in the US, I'm comfortable with it, you know, because it's like, oh, 3-hour flight, let's do it. But you're telling me about a 14-hour one? There are some times where 2-hour flights scare the shit out of me because of like turbulence and everything like that. But the reason why I went to Japan and did what I had to do was because I thought of my bubbies. I'm like, I don't want to let down anyone. I don't want to let down myself. I don't want to let down anyone that's looking forward to my 3D or anything like that. So I sucked that shit through. I was like, you know what? This is for my boys. This is for my fans, for my bubbies. This is for me. This is for my friends. This is for my family. I gotta do this, you know, because I always wanted to go to Japan. Always was like, please let me go here as a kid. I'm like, I need to fulfill this dream. And I don't know why my head always went to the first destructive thing, which was like, is the plane gonna crash? Which is probably never going to happen in my lifetime, right? I do not understand why, and it's my first instinct to be like, I think we're gonna die. Like, I don't know why that is my feeling. That's because I'm scared. And I can admit that, because I think it's a completely valid feeling to have, right? Because you're like 3 billion fucking feet in the air, and then you're 3 billion feet in the air over the ocean, going to the other side of the country. I think you are completely valid in feeling that way. Right? Good job for you being strong and facing your fear, Gibby. Thank you, Joy. This is very sweet of you. And I think it's because of me going to Japan twice in my life that I have, like, I will still say that I am frightful of flying, but not as scared as I used to be. I will happily go on a, well, not happily. I will begrudgingly go on a flight, regardless of how I feel. Because another fear that I had was getting lost at, like, an airport. I always did not know how airports functioned. I was scared. I was like, am I gonna get a line? Am I gonna get lost? Am I gonna get, like, patted down? They're gonna remove all my belongings. Not even what I was supposed to be afraid of, right? That is something that is so easy to get past, right? Because you're just like taking your shoes off, putting your bag here, showing them your ID and everything, and then boom, you're inside. All you gotta do at that point is wait for the people to call you and everything like that. The funny thing is, it's probably less dangerous than driving. Yeah, everyone says that flying is a lot more, like, not dangerous, because driving, you are more likely to get into some terrible accident and shit. Statistically, flying is like 1,000 times safer than driving. Yeah, I think that also put me at ease, and I think what also really eases the tension of, like, having to go on plane rides is knowing that your pilot is fucking as sharp as a nail. Like, they know what they're doing, and they get paid well. They get paid amazingly, because when you're a pilot and you have your co-pilot, you have lives on the line. You're getting dummy ass amounts of money, so you know for a fact that they're locked the fuck in. Like, they know what they're doing. I wonder what kind of, like, mental preparation you have to go through to get up the next day knowing that you have to fly across the world. Because I'm spitting. Fucking choked on my own spit. But sitting down and flying is one thing, but could you imagine having to fucking pilot an airplane? Sorry, I'm talking so fast I'm like spit. Hit the back of my fucking throat. Let me grab some water real quick, hold on. You okay? No, just me, choking on my own spit, talking too fucking fast. But thank you, that was fine. What are those pants? I'm Chris. Crispy bacon. I'm on vacation. You're gonna get me, yeah, sorry. I was just yapping and spit went down the wrong hole. Perhaps you can protect me while I'm down there. I remember this one being a bitch. I might have to log in. I'm gonna log in. They could just follow me down to the bottom. I got you, bruh. Here we go. They're gonna put scary music on. I don't like this area. Okay, we got this. We got this. We're gamers. We're gamers. Here he comes. Here we go. Damn, he's really down here. Hope you're ready. Here they come. Oh, 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 no! Get him! Oh, what the fuck? What? No! He bit his dick. He bit his dick. Oh, dude. He snuck in. That. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Please try harder next time. Why are they called that? Do you want to try again? Yes. Okay, let's do this. He bit his dick. All right, here we go again. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Oh, he's British. I'm like, oh, that explains a lot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got this. I got this. I got this. Okay, where are they coming from? Okay, okay, I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh, we got two. We got two right here. We got two right here. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Looking around. Looking around. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, he's right here. It might help if I move. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Get all sides. Fuck you. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. Okay, we got one right here. We got 30 seconds? Are you kidding me? Okay, 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 we're good. I thought it was gonna be like 20. Oh, that is some bull. No, that's bullshit. Okay. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna sit fucking forward for this shit. Yeah, I will say, it might look a little easy to do because all you have to do is shoot a fish, right? But the thing is, when I point up, I'm pointing up. My up is down, and then the reticle resets itself. So it's a little weird because you want to aim at that thing. Like most first-person games, but this is on the N64, so the reticle likes to reset itself. Okay, here we go, here we go. You don't mind help? Maybe if I go above him? Okay, there we go. We got him, we got him, we got him. Okay, get this guy, get this guy. Okay, I'm looking around, I'm looking around. Got him. Okay. Very generous hitbox, actually, because you don't have to be too, like, aim-ish on him. You just need to be, like, shoot around him. Okay. Oh, fuck! Get him! Ah! Bitch! Got him. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, get him, get him, get him, get him. We're good. We got 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds on the clock, man. Nice! Oh, oh, are we good? Got him, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're good. God damn, take those pictures, bro. What the fuck? What are you? Is that a Game Boy? What are you using? It is a Game Boy. Wait, it's that Game Boy. That's an actual thing that they use. If I'm not mistaken, there's a cartridge. Yeah, look at that. That's an actual accessory, if I'm not mistaken. What did you got? Yeah, give me that, son. I definitely could use that. I'm off to get these pictures printed. Bye. There he goes. Yeah, that's so sick. That's an actual thing. You can like click right on your N64, your Game Boy Color. There we go. Got him. Yeah, for someone who's in the shark cage, he's happy. Would you do that? You know how they actually have those things where you can go underwater and they put you against the crazy ass like fucking sharks? Would you do that? Would you do that? Because I'll let you know. I would love to do it. I would love to do it. I'm a freak. I would love to do that. Oh, excuse me. Hell no. See, I'm the kind of person where, okay, how do I explain this? A long time ago, back in 2019, I had the opportunity to go skydiving, and I was going to do it in a mascot suit, but plans fell through and I never did it. My uncle kind of like he owns his own skydiving kind of thing with his friend. I think he's like the co-founder of something. But he was offering me some free classes, and I was going to do this thing. I can't talk about it too much, but I remember at some point I was going to be jumping out of a plane and doing skydiving in a mascot suit. But once again, plans fell through. It never happened. I'm still willing to do that. I would love to go skydiving. I'm for it. As long as I am with someone who is a professional, let's do it, baby. I'm not afraid. Because I know you're falling down off of the sky, but if I have someone going with me and they're falling with me and they know what they're doing, am I really scared? Not really. Can I please jump on this thing? Why not bring the boys? I think the only person who would be willing to do that is either Jurard or Octavio. I know that Ruze would be like, no, I am not doing that. No, I like it on the ground. He probably would say that. Getting Ruze to do anything is hard. And I say that lovingly. I mean that lovingly, because he doesn't want to play a scary game. Sometimes he's just like, no, I'm not doing it because I'm scared. You're afraid of heights, but skydiving is okay. I think heights is valid because you're not with equipment, right? Like if I'm on a building and I look down and I'm like, oh shit, what if I fall down? That's a valid feeling. But if I'm skydiving, I'm falling off of a giant airplane with utilities to help me float. You know, that's why I'm not afraid, because I'll be with a professional and my safety should theoretically be guaranteed. So I guess that's my strange reason behind that. I wonder how Jurard, or maybe not Jurard, because he's such a he's baby boy. That's baby girl, right? Like I feel like if Jurard were to do it, he would go through, but he'd be the kind of guy to faint. Like I feel like mid skydive, he would just go limp and just his arms would just flail in the air. He probably would. And once again, I say all of this lovingly because I've already talked to town how Jurard is such a shy boy. I feel like if we were to do, see, all the boys would be down to do that really cool like in-house skydiving where they put you in that big tube and the air goes up and it's inside of a building rather than off of an airplane. Now that is cool. Because that is like really fun because your safety is absolutely guaranteed and you're doing it inside of a building and it's relatively tiny in comparison to actual skydiving. Isn't there a giant fucking fish in here somewhere? Oh, damn! Look at that big ass boy. Look at that motherfucker. Golly. You got some teeth on you. There we go. Hope you don't mind if I shoot down them molars. Wait, I had to shoot all of them. Ew! And stop looking at me with them big old eyes. You know what's funny? Like, he's not even a threat. He's just big and ugly. He's just like me. Oh, man, I didn't mean to press that shit. Oops. We have to go back. Hold on. Big Fish Cavern. You aren't ugly? Blushes. Wait, I'm pressing B. I don't want to go there. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that scared the shit out of me. Okay, we gotta knock down his teeth. Oh my god, his teeth are on the floor. You're right, I'm not ugly. I just wanted you guys to compliment me because I'm a freak. Giggles a little bit, twirls my hair a little bit, shits a little bit. Am I not shooting that correctly? There we go, okay. Damn, you really gotta be direct with those shots. Sorry, I just wanted you guys to compliment me because I'm an imbecile. He's not gonna hurt me, is he? Okay, yeah, he seems like a friendly type. He doesn't mind if I shoot him with grenades. Let me see. Hold on, go this way. Hold on. I know he's gonna turn around. Where are you at, buddy boy? I want to shoot your teeth in. Shit. Come on. There we go. That's the shot. That's the shot. Now we can go into the mouth of this fish. Oh! Oh, that's fucking disgusting! Ew! Oh my god! Ew! This is how different Banjo-Tooie is from Banjo-Kazooie. If you showed someone a screenshot of this, you're like, what game are you playing? You're like, I don't know, Ocarina of Time, Resident Evil, I don't know what the fuck. No, it's actually Banjo-Tooie. Lord have mercy, what in the fuck? Hello, you. Come here, you. This is giving, like, Jabu from Ocarina of Time. Flashbacks to Clanker's Cavern. I don't even think Clanker's Cavern was this disgusting. This is just putrid. Flesh walls. What the? Hi. Who is you? Oh my god. Ah, you must be the rescue party. Only if the price is right. I'm Mary Maggie, partner of Jolly Roger. I was out on one of Blubber's wave racers. Oh, what? When this fish knocked me off and swallowed me. The fish's mouth is open now, so you don't have to stay in here. That's lovely. I'll soon be happy hour at the end, and Jolly will be needing some relief. Any chance of a jiggy? Oh, see Jolly about that. I'm sure he'll give you one. What the fuck? What the hell was that? All right, so they're free now. Now we can get out of this disgusting area. Okay, Queen, slay. Cunty. All right, we are leaving because I don't think there's any. Ew. Oh, no, we're leaving. Fever dream ass sequence. Yeah, this doesn't seem real. I'm leaving. What the hell? What the hell? Bye, gaping mouth. I will see you soon. Okay, now we don't have to fuck with that. That's disgusting. Intestines. Ew. Did you see? Someone on Twitter made something called like the Satan cinnamon rolls or something, and it literally it's cinnamon rolls, but they're shaped so fucking like disgusting. Like, I'm not too sure if anyone's seen that. It's on Twitter floating somewhere around here. Oh my god, I saw that. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. It looks so repulsive, but apparently they're fucking delicious. Yeah, they look like intestines. It's nasty. The zombie guts. Yeah, they're called zombie gut cinnamon rolls or some shit. They look insane, but apparently they're like the sweetest, tastiest things you could ever eat. I like that. Yeah, it looked cool. It looked rad as fuck. Wait, where am I going here? Let's see. I have to freeze this fella real fast. I like when Kazooie shoots like the fire eggs. It's like, wow. Because it's fire, and when you shoot it's like, brrr. And then when you shoot the grenade, it sounds like you're shooting. Yeah. Sounds like Haka. Is that Junior right next to me? Hello, it's me, Junior. Junior, what are you doing here, bro? Aren't you supposed to be streaming later on? What are you doing here? Okay, all right. Give me that. Junior is actually here. Holy shit. Wait, is this a boss area? Why is he moaning? Junior, no moaning, bro. What's your problem, man? It's weird, dude. Great, another deep fucking hole. Wait, wait, which one? I know for a fact we can open one of these. No, which one isn't? It's not this one. I think it's clear which one we can open. Hold on, let me get up here a little bit. Let's see. It's like, what, Jurard has been like moaning happy birthday lately. What the fuck is going on? Why are you moaning? It's this one. There we go. Hold on, let me shoot. There we go. The whole like That's terrible. That's terrible, man. Oh shit, wait, we got a boss on our hands. Hey, Banjo, I can see a Jiggy down there. I want you to see the name of this boss. Look at the name of this boss real quick. Lord Woo Fac, self-important anglerfish. Who dares intrude on Lord Woo Fac while he sleeps in his appallingly cramped locker? We just brought some mail for you, Lord Fac. Don't lie to me! You were going to steal my Jiggy and drain my home, leaving me to flap pathetically around on the bottom until I shriveled up and died, weren't you? Something like that. Then a watery grave awaits you. Oh, what's wrong with him, bro? Okay, we're good. I still have no idea why they named him that. If I'm not mistaken, oh, what the fuck? He's shooting laser beams. It's like some kind of inside joke at Rare, which is always the fucking case. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Aren't we supposed to shoot him? Yeah, there's supposed to be like, we have to shoot like literally like these warts off of his body. There it is. Dang! Oh, he's bleeding! He's bleeding! Aye, me precious boilers! Get him! Ah! What the fuck? Okay, we're good. What the fuck? Wait, why is it that they censor blood in Ocarina of Time, but not in Banjo-Kazooie? I know they changed this game's rating. It's not rated E, it's T, but why? What? I don't get it. Okay, hold on. Okay, where is he? We're in Him's Boils. We're in Him's Boils. Oh shit. Simply built different. Fuck! Okay, we're good. It's not rated T. Really? It's not rated. I thought they changed it on Nintendo NSL. I could be wrong though. Let's see. Get a shot in. Get a shot in. Get a shot in. Get a shot in. There it is. We got him. Good morning, Gibby. Just woke up. Hey, Theo. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right, hold on. Where's this other boil on him? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, he's turning. NSO itself was rated T. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Come here, you. I see the shot. Damn! Get sniped. Why is this music so intense, bro? Oh shit. Good morning, Theo. How are you? How are you feeling? Fuck! Oh god. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good. Here we go. Right here. This is the one. Damn! We got one more shot on him. Okay. Hold on. Okay, he's turning. Big boy's turning. Ooh. 7 a.m. woke up a bit too late. Oh no! 7 a.m. I keep forgetting we're not really in a sea-friendly zone. Oh damn! What a snipe! Oh! Have you no sympathy hitting a poor blind fish? Time I open my eyes to see what I'm doing. Oh! His eyes. He opened his eyes. Okay. Let's grab more grenades here because we definitely need them. He's goated. He's goated with the swoops. Oh, what the fuck? Damn! Ow! Did he shoot a bubble at me? This freak. Okay, hold on. Get him's eyes. There you go. Take that. Please, not my eyes. Mr. Squidward, don't be shooting me off. Fuck, Mr. Squid. No. Okay, there we go. Damn! I don't know what happened there. Ah! Fuck me. Yo, Nyakar, thank you so much for the 23 months. What did I do to deserve my Oshi in 3D? You existed. Smiles at you. Can I get it from this side? I don't think I can get it from this side. I have to wait for him to turn around. Come on. There we go. Oh, take the shot! Damn! Okay. Now we gotta get more nades. You existed. I need to use 3D more often. I just don't opt in to use it, but with this new overlay, I think you expect more of it, because I think using my 2D with this overlay might look a little, oh no, what the fuck? It might look a little strange, but that's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. But thank you so much for the 23 months. I appreciate that. What a shot. What a shot, baby. Ah! Fuck. Ooh. Dang! There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it, baby. Ew! Ew. That's fucking disturbing. Curses. Things seem to have gone belly up. 100 years of oceanic tyranny brought to an undignified end. You could have just given me the jiggy. Like, why do you want it? Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, dude, please look up that video if you can. Look up Crow says fuck you. It's the funniest. That is like top 10 videos of all time. Please look it up. It's like this guy, and he's like on his, like, he's like with his niece, I think, and he's sitting on the bench. I think I talked about this. He's sitting on the bench, and the crow walks up to him, and the girl's like, you should touch his beak. And he's like, I don't want to touch that beak. And the bird walks up to the guy and goes, fuck you. Like, that's not AI generated. That was like from 20 years ago. It's so funny. Anytime I say fuck you like that, anytime I go fuck you, just know that I'm referencing that video. Top tier fucking video, by the way. It's so funny to me. Fuck you. Like, what compelled that bird to say that? Like, what did that man do? Like, that poor guy, he just existed. Give me that. We need some health here, because we took a bit of damage during that fight. Let it be known that that's a pretty accurate impression. Yeah, it sounds like that. Fuck you. I guess in one of my other favorite videos of all time, the pufferfish video. It doesn't end well for that pufferfish, because I think they end up cooking it, but they ended up feeding it a carrot, and then it just like moaned. It was like, oh. I was like, oh, he really liked that carrot. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. Swim. Oh, it sounds like that. He like makes that noise. It's such a. I think like I can play that noise because it's not copyrighted. Hold on, where's the noise at? Let me see. Puffer fish noise. We can also like there are some like free to like this. That noise is an instrument, surprisingly. Yo, Death Hunter, Ashi, thank you so much for the 8 months. A lot of moaning Gibby today. I'm sorry. I'm usually not like this. Wait, have I not shared with you before? Anytime someone sends us an Akasupa, we have this. That's the Akasupa, and then we have Scary Bubby. I don't know when I'm gonna use this, but it's good that we have it. Here it is. Oh, why did he say that? What did he mean by that? Like what kind of message was he trying to give to us by saying that? I'm so confused. When do we get this move? I know at some point we get Kazooie. We can use her underwater and she comes into like a torpedo or something. Yummy carrot. I have never had a carrot that fucking good. Maybe I gotta look for that carrot. I'm so sorry, Joyous. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry they have to put up with me. I apologize. I don't think I am a speaker-friendly streamer. Wait, can I shoot that? Let's see. Hold on. There you are, little fella. Come here. Isn't that in this level? I think so. I'm just trying to think, like, where could it be? I think it might be where Humpa Wumpa is, if I'm not mistaken. Talent Torpedo is something you get in this level. One of the temples has it. Oh, that's right. You're so right. Thank you for saying that. Because I'm trying to fit. We need it for sure. Because there's a couple areas. We can also use that in Glitter Gulch Mine. There's an area that we need to use the torpedo in. Is there? Ooh, this is going to be helpful, actually. It's a good thing we came up here. Give me that. Gibby, what old Nintendo game do you suggest to chill, just to chill to Nintendo Switch Online? Like a nice chill game on NSO. Let me wait. Can I do something real quick? Let's go ahead. Create suspend point. Let's save it over this, because why not? That's a good one. Let me see. Pilot Wing 64. 110% Pilot Wing 64. This game is, it's fun. It's simple. The music is brilliant. The music in this game is great. Sorry to derail the stream. Oh, no, you're fine. I derail the stream on my own merit all the time. You're fine. But seriously, if you want to play a chill game, Pilot Wing 64 is a great one to go for you. Because the music is... the music, baby. The music in the game is great. Yoshi's Story as well. Although this game is deceptive. As cute as this game might be, it still will... kick your ass. It's still a very, very hard game to play, surprisingly. Let's go back to Tooie. Sorry about that. The reason why I created a suspend point is so that we can simply just go back immediately. Hold on. There we go. No harm, no foul. No need to apologize, by the way. But yeah, Pilot Wing 64, the music in that game, yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that juice. The Melon Challenge. Mario Golf is pretty cozy. Agreed. Mario Golf is also a really good one. There's like a fun game mode that you can do Mario Golf where it's like, I think it's called like I forget what it is, but it's like mini golf essentially. And that mini golf game mode is good. It's fun. We were already in this room, but I think there's something here I've yet to collect. Hold on. Is there anything over here? No. Oh, the fuck. Okay, there's nothing here. Let's go. Oh my god, let me stretch me legs out. There we go. Is it this one? Have we been in here? I gotta make sure I check all of these little doors underneath her, because I know... Okay, it must be the other one. It's this one over here. Remember to hydrate, Gibby? Thank you. I will hydrate right now, actually. I'm quite thirsty. Oh, guys, by the way, I got good news. What? Is this good news? Maybe. I think we've been here before already as well. This is where we helped Crispy. Yes, that's right. Cannoli, I have upgraded her snacks. She no longer is eating the small little snackies anymore. I have finally upgraded her to pepperoni sticks. She's getting pepperoni sticks now. She's a big girl now. So, and she loves them. She loves jerky just like her daddy, dude. She loves jerky just like me. Because I'll tell you right now, I absolutely love fucking beef jerky. So I was picking up some Slim Jims because I'm a fucking mammoth of a man and I really wanted Slim Jims. So I went to the store, got some Slim Jims, and then I was just coincidentally, not too far away from the aisle, there was the like dog num num aisle. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Could you imagine I eat like beef sticks with my daughter? So I was like, if I'm gonna get myself some beef sticks, I gotta get some pepperoni sticks for my girl. So I got her some pepperoni sticks, and she went to town on them fools. There's still more in my pantry that I want to give to her, but she goes crazy. I want to record her going apeshit because she spins around and jumps and everything. She loves that shit. Okay, now we got what we need. We got the torpedo move. Yeah, she loves it. Beef jerky's Jackling's teriyaki. Yo, summoner, dab me up. I love me some Jacklings. I'm a big jerky guy, dude. If you don't know what to give me for my birthday or Christmas or anything like that, and you're like a close friend, all you gotta do, give me some jerky. I'm not gonna complain. I'm an easy guy on the holidays. It's like, I don't know what to give Gibby for his fucking goddamn holidays. What do we do here? Jerky or eggnog? Like, I know those are weird things to be combining, but I'll take them. I'll tank them. I love me some beef jerky. Yeah, there we go. Now we can ram into things. Boom. There we go. Have you had your jerky? I have had many jerkies. I've gone to Cabela so many times. They had like a jerky pack, and it was like elk, there was like deer, there was like ox jerky that they made, and I loved it to bits and pieces. But funnily enough, I think one of my most favorite jerkies has to be mushroom jerky. Yeah. Mushroom jerky's good. I think I may have told you that at one point I was at this really nice apple orchard festival, and I met this guy. Oh, Vicky, thank you so much for the super. Have you had done a posture check? I got you. There we go. You caught me shrimping. Thank you so much for the super. But there's this one guy. I was at this really nice apple like event. It was like an apple orchard event. They had like apple everything. They had like apple what was it? It was like apple donuts, apple this, it was apple drink, fresh apple cider, fresh apple this pie. It was everything apple oriented, and it was fucking delicious, right? And it was so good. But there's this gentleman that caught my attention because I think he was there with his wife. And I still have the book. I think it might be in one of my drawers. But I walked up to him, and he had like all kinds of mushrooms just sitting down on his on a table in front of him. And I'm looking, I'm like, whoa, man, look at these mushrooms, bro. And then the guy's like, hey, are you interested in trying out some jerky? I was like, jerky? What do you mean? He was like, I was like, there's some mushrooms up here. And he was like, this is mushroom jerky. You gotta try this. So I went ahead and I tried it, and I fell in love with it. It was very, very good. And I love me some mushroom, but I'm not always in the mood for mushrooms. But that jerky, that mushroom jerky was different. It was like, I can get a bag of this if I wanted. I think that's my one regret. I ended up buying his book because I wanted to support him, because he had a really cool illustrative book that he did the pictures. He was like a photographer, and he would go out of his way to take pictures of mushrooms that he would try himself. And I was reading the book, and I was falling in love with the pictures that he took and everything like that. And he called himself a mushroom head. I think he called himself like a shroom head or something. And he was like, yeah, we're mushroomers. I was like, what? That's a funny name. But the guy really was like well-spoken. He caught my attention. He sold me his book and gave me some jerky. And I was like, hey, you got me on something, because I think mushrooms are awesome now. It was such a sweet little interaction, and he was there with his wife, and I talked to them for a little bit, and hey, you got a customer, you got me. And then that's when I learned about how rare chicken of the woods really is. For you guys of you who do not know, I still want to try that. I desperately want to try that. And what was funny is that he had chicken of the woods there, but it wasn't like prepared to eat. But he had it in like clumps, and he brought it toward me, and he was like, yeah, this is it right here. He's like, you can't eat this one though, because it's a little like outdated, and we don't want to like accidentally get you like some kind of like flu, because you could get hurt eating mushrooms. But he showed me it, and it was big, and it was just sitting there. I'm like, this guy knows what the fuck he's doing. I'm like, that is a cool goddamn job. Like, I'm not too sure how he makes a living, but damn, dude. Once again, it all circling back towards me wanting to make a book or something. I'm like, because I'm like reading through the book, and he puts his own notes, and I'm like, dude, this is so fucking awesome. I've heard chicken of the woods. Yeah, it tastes and looks just like chicken. What? That is a wild like premise to me. It is a mushroom that looks like chicken, that tastes like chicken, and has the texture of chicken. And I'm like, is there a good reason why that is a thing? Like, and apparently a lot of people who are like, you know, they're on their diet and they're vegetarians and they want chicken, they would often like, you know, use chicken of the woods when they have it as a substitute because it tastes so similar to chicken. that trips me out. There we go. Good reason it's yummy. Dude, you're so true. That's so right. That's so true. The reason why it tastes like chicken, yummy, very tasty. Oh, also there was something called the jack-o'-lantern mushroom, and it was incredibly toxic, super toxic mushroom. But the reason why they call it the jack-o'-lantern, because at night it gives a glowish like orange hue. It's like a luminescent, so it glows like a little jack-o'-lantern, and it has like a shape of a pumpkin too. It's like, what the fuck? This is so rad. Mushrooms are cool, bro. Mushrooms are really sick. Oh shit. Trying to aim her is a little. What if I do first person? Let's see. That makes my life easier. There we go. I heard of that one. Glowing mushrooms are real. Yeah, it's like, it's not like bright glowing, but it's like slightly like luminescent, which is really fucking rad. And they named it the jack-o'-lantern because of it, because it's a nice bright orange, and it's so cool. But my favorite mushroom, can anyone here guess my favorite mushroom? I'll give you a couple seconds to guess. If you guess my favorite mushroom, then you know me. Let's see if you guys can guess my favorite mushroom. Go ahead. I dare you. Shiitake? Close. Close. It's not shiitake. Enoki? Ooh, really close. You guys are really close. You're both really close. Enoki. Those are both very good. I love those. Absolutely delectable mushrooms, you're saying. The one from the ground? Come on. Oyster? Come on, you guys can make it. You guys are there. You're close. Portobello? No. I don't even know what that one tastes like, actually. Not the magic shrooms. No. No drug shrooms. Button. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's common. It's a common mushroom. Puffball. Ooh, no, king mushroom. I'll let you guys know. Fried mushrooms. Yummy. Yeah. My favorite mushroom, fried mushrooms, baby, all day, every day. That's cheating. What is wrong with you? You know what's wrong with me. I'm a big boy. I love me a fried mushroom. But no, to your credit, you guys were throwing out some really good mushrooms. Enoki is undefeated. Let's be real. When I'm at the hot pot, when I'm getting me hot pot on, when I'm getting the cheeky hot pot, you know what I'm doing. I'm getting the Enoki. Technically, it's not wrong. Enoki's good because it's nice and like it has like this really juicy like snap to it. Does anyone like, you guys know that juicy snap that you kind of like? Enoki's fucking excellent. That's a good mushroom out there, man. Wait, we're in fucking Hellfire Peaks. Speaking of peak, we're in hell. Oh, Saber Man, he's frozen. No! What's the point of this area? The ice key. I think this is where we get our Mega Globo from, and then we can unlock some hidden goodies here. Yeah, I love Enoki just because it has like that weird, like, well, I say weird as if it's like it's strange, but it's so good because it has like a snap that I have never like tasted before. It's a nice, thick, like, yeah. So tasty. Rip Saber Man. You know what's really funny? Saber Wolf on the GBA is underrated. And the fact that he's in this game with that design is fucking amazing. Damn, now I want some hot pot, man. Enoki wrapped in bacon? Zaya, don't get me started. You wrap anything in bacon, I'll eat it. And you wrap anything in bacon, I will eat that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever tried Enoki with bacon? What? Zai, you gotta send me some bacon wrapped gnocchis at some point. What? Are you kidding me? That's a thing? I would fall in love with that. I know that I would. Enoki is really stringy, but needs to cook a crappie to make it good, not too stringy. Yeah, anytime I've had a gnocchi, it was always at hot pot, and I'm sitting there, it's boiling, I'm sniffing, I'm smelling, and I'm like, See, Axel got me on the hot pot, man. If it wasn't for Axel, I would not be a hot pot man by any means. But I remember at one point, Axel was like, "Nah, mate, come on, man, you gotta try it. It's ripping good." And I was like, okay, I'll try it, Axel. Don't hurt me, please. And I was like, this is the stuff. This is it. This is where it's at, gamer. You were right. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. And he was like, that's what I'm talking about, mate. Now let's go get some snags at the Macca's. And then at that point, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. So I just ended up following him for the most part during my trip. I was like, all right. But if it wasn't for him, I definitely would not be on the hot pot. Definitely not. Axel made a lot of people tried hot pot. Dude, it's fucking undefeated. Dude, you know what I need to do? I want to try hot pot on a winter, cold, snowy day. Because tell me, maybe I'm this kind of person, all right? And I've been told that this is weird. Some people say, like, what the fuck? There are times where I play like summertime games during the summer. I don't want to play Wind Waker right now because it's snowing time. I want to play something a bit more comfy, you know? But same thing could be like emulated in real life. I don't want to fucking eat like barbecue chicken and all this shit. I want to eat something warm. I want to eat something like comforting right now. I want to eat something that'll make a fire in my belly. I'm not trying to eat no one's like, you know, barbecue ribs. Like maybe I will on a restaurant, but I'm trying to get that nice ramen. I'm trying to get that nice warm stuff. I'm trying to get that hot pot right now. Could you imagine? You're like, it's a cold day outside. It's freezing. It's freezing. It's a little cold. You go to a hot pot, you got that nice bubbling right next to you in a big old pot. It's nice and warm, the aroma of it getting cooked up and that golden brown broth that's brewing. That's good. It's about time we reach the broccoli cheddar soup. God damn it, you're right. God damn it, you're right. You're right. You're goddamn right. I want some of that. There's no day where I will turn down ribs, my boy. The thing is, you're right, dude. If someone was like, hey, yo, I got a big ass plate of pulled pork and ribs for you, I'm gonna go, You can't deny me of this embrace. Oh, excuse me. Unironically, Wind Waker reminds me of Christmas time because I always used to replay it every Christmas. No way, really? See, for me, Wind Waker, I'm like, oh, hey, it's feeling nice outside. I can open my window. I can hear the seagulls crying. You know what's really funny? Around my area, I know summer is officially here when I hear seagulls outside of my window because they always come around. When I hear them going, I'm like, oh, they're back. They're back from the Great Migration. They're here. The seagulls are back. It's time. It's summer, baby. See, that's where that is absolutely where I get my power, is during the summer. When I hear the seagulls, I'm like, back, baby. Summertime, whip out the grill. The last 4th of July was fucking great. It was fantastic, man. I love grilling. You know me, I love my grill. And we made the Gibby burger, the Big Bubby burger. I think that's what it was called. It was so fucking good, man. What a good 4th of July. By the way, Bubbies, I think this is where we're going to be stopping for today because I think my boys are going to be collabing soon. They're going to be playing some RV there yet. Let's go ahead and raid Altair. That's my guy. Let's go raid Altair because I think they're going to be beginning sometime soon. It got canceled? What? No! I was looking forward to that. It was an emergency? Oh shit. Wait, is that why I'm being pinged so much? Oh wait, let me go check on my guys. 1 second, guys. Hold on, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, all right. Well, I think that would be a good time to stop because we've been streaming for a bit anyways. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna go check on Octavio real quick myself and make sure my boy is okay because looks like he's going through it. Okay, guys, this was a fun stream regardless. This was absolutely fucking brilliant. We should absolutely play more Banjo-Tooie. I love playing games where I get to sit back, collect a few things, and just talk to town with you guys. This was legitimately a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. One thing I do enjoy about playing games like this, when we just idly talk about like video games, movies, and all this shit, that brings me so much joy. But tomorrow, if you like this stream, you gonna like it the same time tomorrow, because you know what we're playing? We're playing Game of the Year. I'm calling it right now. We're playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. And then right after tomorrow, the Game Awards, baby. We're playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I was having so much fucking fun with the DLC that I have to share it with you. We're gonna geek the fuck out tomorrow about Donkey Kong Country. If you are a DK head, come tomorrow because I'm gonna get that waiting room up very soon. And we're playing some Bonanza. Bonanza, baby, is gonna be some fun. It's gonna be fun, man, because that new DLC is, get this, dog, I didn't know this. I thought the DLC was just like a new like level that you can go on. No, it's a roguelike. It's a fucking roguelike mode. I'm like, wait a minute, I love roguelikes. I love Donkey Kong Bonanza. You combine the both of that? What? So I gotta share with you some DK Bonanza goodness. So it's gonna be fucking sick. Yeah, it's a roguelike. I was so surprised with that because I skipped out on the DLC. I played the game with you guys. We streamed it for about fucking 12 hours, and I was like, you know what? I think this is a nice little wrapped up box for DK Bonanza. I wasn't planning on going back to it until the DLC came out, so it's gonna be fun as fuck. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day and or night. For those bubbies who were just joining in, thank you so much for stopping on by, playing with your boy Gibby, talking to you, man. This was genuinely a lot of fun, and I cannot wait for tomorrow's stream. We're gonna be doing it around the same time. I think every stream this week will be, except for the Game Awards, because I think the Game Awards starts around like 9-ish, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, hope you see you guys sometime soon. If you have not eaten already, go get something to eat. If you're going to work, please have a good day. Don't work too hard. And if you're coming home from work, please travel safely. Love you guys to bits and pieces. And of course, I'll catch you tomorrow with some Bonanza. Everyone have a good rest of your night. And I'll catch you when I catch you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So who can I rate them to? Is there anyone who is awake right now? Let's see. Let us raid, if we can raid. I'm not too sure who is alive. Let me see. Also, once again, thanks guys for the many months, for the snipes, and for the supers. I do appreciate that. Let me see. Oh, is Ruze live? Is Ruze live by chance? Let's see if we can catch our boy. Oh, he streams in 15 minutes? What is my boy doing? Is he playing more of, is he playing by chance more of that GTA stuff? Thanks for stream, Gibby. Thank you, Icy. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, he is. Okay, let's go get our boy. Stick around, because that RP he's doing is fucking amazing. That GTA thing is absolutely brilliant. Not my kind of game, but they make it look, I think it's Battle and is Jurard a part of it? I'm not too sure, but I did see a lot of Battle and Ruze doing some roleplay, and they're fucking amazing at that. So stick around for some fun times. Okay, guys, go wish Ruze a happy birthday, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, I'm not entirely sure who needs to hear this, but you got this, okay? Love you very much. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't you stop yet. This year is almost gone, okay? We only got a few more weeks in this goddamn year, and then we're gonna be into the big 2026. Okay, we're doing this shit together. Because I'm going into the new year, you're coming with me, okay? I'm not leaving you behind. This is 2025. Let's kiss this fucking year goodbye, okay? We're at the end of this March, okay? We're nearly done. We're nearly out of here. We're nearly done with 2025. Let's get this year done with. We got this. On to the new year. Out with the old, in with the new. I'm not entirely sure what everyone's going through, but it seems like there's a lot of people around my family and friends who are going through some tough times. But just know that you're not alone, okay? Let's end this year together at the very least. If we're gonna end this year with a bang, let's do that shit together, okay? Keep it up. You're doing very good. I'm very proud of you. And I mean that. I'm not just throwing it your way because it's sweet. You're my bubbies, okay? I fucking love each and every one of you. You're a trooper at the end of the day. You're strong. You think you're weak? You're strong. Keep that shit up. I like what you're doing. I like the energy. I like the chutzpah. I like the way that you get up in the morning and you say, God damn it, it's time for another day. We don't give up in this household. Neither do you. All right, guys. Love you all very much. See you soon.